Good morning! We've got Ravenlord, hello. Scott, Stellarmass, hello. How are y'all doing today? Oh, it's quiet, chill morning. I hope everyone is sleeping in today. How we doing? Ravenlord is talking about going to a rib festival, which sounds amazing. Dragon Fang, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that sub. For 78 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you? How's your weekend? Thank you, thank you. How have you been? Random says, yeah, gonna get me some meats. Barbecue is a mind vibe. The right method anything can count as barbecue, in my opinion. As long as it's still the, like, slow smoked, you know? I think that's what makes barbecue barbecue. It's always weird because I think the UK friends say barbecue for just grilling out, and I'm like, that's not barbecue. You're just grilling. That's different. It's different. Tired? Same. Yeah, 78 months, that's almost a whole year. Almost. They were saying only North Carolina pulled pork is barbecue. No. anything low and slow, that counts. I think it's barbecue. But how are we doing today, Chad? How's the weekend? We're starting here. We are going to be painting Magnus today. But I want to start here because we have new kill team stuff to talk about. So I've got the article pulled up. I'll pull it back up here so that we can look at that. We had a preview stream yesterday for Kill Team. So did anyone get a chance to watch that? I had it in the background while I was watching Monster Hunter, or playing Monster Hunter. Well, we wanna walk through Kill Team real quick before we dive into painting? Let me pull this up. Alright, so we have the Warhammer preview show. Operation Hivestorm. Descend from the skies into the next great leap for Kill Team. So they had the full show. Warning Imperial citizens, the word of Volcus is under Xenos attack, but fear not. The valiant Militarum Tempestus have sent their best to keep the skies clear. Elite operatives are landing across the city. All able-bodied commanders are required to take up the Emperor's Sword, the latest explosive box set for Kill Team Hivestorm. So here is, I like the art in the box too. I think it looks pretty sick. But here is our little teaser here. Kill Team Hivestorm isn't just a new expansion, it's the launch of a whole new edition of Kill Team, the fast-paced game of Spec Ops skirmishes. Updated rules make it even easier to pitch your squad of elite specialists against the best the galaxy has to offer. Get into the biggest changes a bit later. For now, have a look at the awesome kill teams included in Hivestorm, the Tempestus Aquilons. Alright. The Scions are trained in the art of aerial drop deployment, but Aquilons are units exclusively thundered to battle on roaring grab chutes. They're selected for their self-sufficiency, intuition, and raw aggression, which makes them ideal candidates for dangerous special operations against the enemy-owned elites. So here we're going to scroll through these. We have the Tempester, which looks sick. The the grab chutes make me giggle a little bit, but the rest of the models are pretty cool. We have our Gunfighter, Gunner, Marksman. I like the color scheme for them too. Looks really nice. Cassiodorus, welcome in. Pretty stoked for this box. I know you had mentioned getting into more Kill Team. Are we excited for new edition? The drop signs are pretty cool looking. Yeah, they look pretty nice. We got the Precursor, which I talked about on stream a little bit. Grenadier. Our little troopers, which I guess is the main guy. We got 4 of those, looks like. And then a lot of people are excited for this next little guy, the little servo sentry. He's pretty cool too, but that's what we've got for the Aquilons. Like their fellow Scions, Aquilons are equipped with finely wrought carapace armor and armed primarily with hotshot las weapons, most commonly hotshot las carbines, hit much harder than the standard Imperial las gun. Bird's strategy of dropping right into the middle of enemy lines requires intense close quarters training, leading many units to deploy specialists armed with melta carbines, plasma carbines, other short-range weapons. Putting every one of their skills to the test on Volcus, as the Tau Empire has sent waves of their own drop troopers into the fray, drawn from the ranks of their alien auxiliaries. And here are those, the Vespid Stingwings. Hi, Amy, welcome in. How are you? They are Kill Team, yes. So we got a preview stream yesterday from Games Workshop, and that's what we're going through right now. So we had the Aquilons we just scrolled through. And now we've got the Vespid Stingwings. How are you? If you want to read along, there is the link that I'm working off of there. I've heard good things about current kill teams, so looking forward to this. Current kill teams, the people that play it seem to really enjoy it. I don't know how the community here is. Like, I don't know if a lot of people play kill team, but if I have the stuff for it, because the other thing they mentioned, then the rules are going to be free online. So I'm hoping they go through that here, but okay. Though less widespread than the Kroot, who make up a large percentile of the Tal Empire's auxiliaries, the Vespid are afforded no less respect by the Firecast due to their resilience and combat utility. They were initially introduced as small teams of support troops, armed with vicious neuron blasters, short-range weapons that use the Vespid homeworld's unique crystals to project daily radiation. Their deployments have since grown to encompass a wider range of battlefield roles. They're armed with wondrous Earth-cast inventions. So here are the Vespids. We have our Sky Blast, which is pretty cool. We have our Strain Leader. Long Sting, Swarm Guard. Shades. I like this guy with the with more of the armor. I think he looks pretty neat. And then I think the warriors here are kind of general dudes. Generic dudes. Very cool looking though. So there are the. Oh, you get a bunch of them and a little oversight drone. Community super solid. A dozen or so playing on Thursday. Okay, looks like they have a little league going. Very depressed. First kill team was horrible. Second edition seemed nice. Haven't found something to play with. Yeah, gotcha. Like insects now and not peanut butter jelly, guys. You don't want kill team peanut butter jelly time? I don't understand. It's a weird league format, but it's fine. We get like 10 to 16 people at the local store on Tuesdays. Another 12 or 10 to 12 on Thursdays. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, no, I had no idea. Alright, the Firecast commander soon discovered that Vespid make for excellent kill team operatives, matching predatory instincts with keen alien cunning, the ability to operate for an unparalleled amount of time without resupply or assistance, dedicated chassis handlers connected to the Strain Leader's communion helm by an MV-44 oversight drone, allow for complex strategies to be immediately relayed to the unit, leaving the job of executing their sabotage and assassination missions to the winged warriors in the field. This prestige affords Stingwing kill teams the chance to test experimental technology, such as extremely lethal neutron grenade launchers, ghost rigs that render shade strains invisible. This new versatility makes the Vespid a force to be reckoned with, a perfect opposition to the Tempestus Aquilons. Alright, and then we also have the terrain, which does look pretty sick for this box. The kill team boxes always have, like, crazy terrain. Hi, Farm, welcome in. How are you today? Let's see, the terrain. Volcus is a highly developed imperial world dedicated to training armaments and is littered with massive hive cities nestled in between orbital defenses like the skyline-dominated massive ballistas, so-called great gun that points starward. Environments provide operatives with plenty of cover to fight over, and Kill Team Hivestorm comes with 14 pieces of terrain that make up Kill Zone Volcus between sprawling strongholds. They love their alliteration. Bombed-out ruins and patches of heavy and light rubble. So here is all of that. Many of the ruins are multi-leveled structures, giving the airborne Aquilons and Stingwings plenty of places to exercise their skills in the skies. Missions lay out these buildings in order to create myriad tactical challenges, with objectives scattered between exposed killing fields and crumbling walls. We also got books. New edition means new rules, contained on the brand new core book. Everything has been rewritten from the ground up to make the lore and rules clearer and easier to read than ever before. Design notes and examples in the margins to clarify any tricky situations that might occur. In addition to the core book, Kill Team Hivestorm Dossier contains all of the rules you need for using your Aquilon and Vespid Stingwing kill teams, along with a wealth of missions, universal equipment rules, background lore for both kill teams, wider role in Volcus, and how life there warps around the Great Gun. A softback edition of the core book is included in Hivestorm. A separate hardback will be available at a later date, while the dossier can only be found inside the Hivestorm. So there, if you guys are wanting to get into it, there's where you get your books. We've also got upgrades and accessories. Current edition of Kill Team, each player has their own barricades that they deploy before the game begins. Kill Team Hivestorm ups the ante with a whole new pack of new physical assets for your operatives. Classic barricades return along with barbed wire obstacles, ladders, smoke grenades, plenty of other gubbins to try out. This is where you'll find your classic range markers. Redesigned with an extremely Warhammer amount of skulls. I do like the little barbed wire barricades. Those look cool. Got the little smoke and everything. Pretty cool. I saw people were very excited. We're not doing shapes anymore. We're doing we're back to numbers. Titan, welcome in. How are you? Oh, you want the new Vespid for some reason? They look pretty cool. I mean, as a buggy friend, I think that makes sense. Omega, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, we're going through the box right now. How are you? All right. These elements are joined by a set of approved operations cards, which collect all of the information you need to play fast-paced match play games of Kill Team in one convenient place. Also, you'll find all of your TAC Ops, mission cards, map keys, along with handy leaflets laying out different terrain layouts for Killzone Volcus, Gallodark, and Beta Decima. Both the Kill Team Upgrade Equipment Pack and the Approved Operations Card Pack are included in Hivestorm, be available separately at the time of release. So there is that. More tokens to punch out. I'm so worried about losing my team. Yeah, that'll be interesting how they kind of pull everything forward here. Like how they respected exoskeleton joints. Oh, and the Vespid models. I think that's a big worry for a few of us. What teams have we got in chat? Who has been playing Kill Team? To cap it all off, Hivestorm comes with 2 large pop-out token sheets, one for your essential Kill Team needs, one containing bespoke tokens for the Aquilons and Stingwings. Combined 147 tokens between them, encompassing everything from order trackers, APL modifiers, Aquilon drop markers, and Stingwing neutron grenade tokens. You'll find keeping track of your operatives even easier than before. You might expect from the new edition of Kill Team some rules changes coming along for existing miniatures. Cover all of those in detail soon. We can reveal that a range of data cards also be coming separately for your Kill Teams, some juicy tidbits we can't wait to show off. Keep your oculars trained on Warhammer community in the coming weeks. That's all we've got. Wasting Mine, thank you for the bits and the giant tentacles. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're just looking at the stuff from the preview yesterday. What do we think, chat? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't playing Kill Team, but if I can take something I have and play Kill Team, I'll do that. Wasting Mine, thank you also for the sub. I appreciate that for 49 months. Almost a whole year. How are you? Sly, hello, how are you today? We're going through preview. Got Aquilons and Stingwings. Looks like they stopped doing... Is that White Dwarf teams? So they definitely... That's kind of the thing with the 40K stuff right now, right? It's what goes to Legacy. Sly, thank you so much for that sub for 45 months. As many months as I have years. Thank you so much, Sly. I appreciate it. How was your weekend? You did. You pulled Slam out of Slam, how are you? And since I hadn't played, lucky I'd only just started on my Phobos Marine, so if teams change, I won't be too affected. I think that's my thing. It's like, I've got Wolves, I've got Nids. I don't know, like, how WYSIWYG they have to be, but, like, if I have what I need to play, I'll do that. I really enjoy thinking the box probably just 2 weeks worth of food. Yeah. These big boxes they're not cheap. I think the only thing that kind of helps is, like, you do get a lot in them. So I'm going to go back up to the terrain page again. That is the tough part, but deciding if worth grabbing it while it's out. Let me catch up here. There's Lion, hello, how are you? Oh, the internet's not interneting. I hope it keeps interneting. How are you? You're punking into Albatron. Good, because he's annoying. Alright, the best way to get a new data sheet for 40k. Their weapons don't match. I don't know. I guess we'll see. These units lost their weapon options, but just want real cool. All big hammers instead of picks. Oh, the ones you're building? I would say as many big hammers as you can give me. I would also like to bonk things. Who do you plan on playing where WYSIWYG mounted? I think it'd be more pickup stuff if I got more into it. Friends, yeah, friends won't care, but... Unfortunately, my area, and I guess Cassiodoris can let me know, for Kill Team specifically, more competitive-minded. But for friends, yeah, they won't care. Can all take hammers. Used to have diamond picks as options. Nah, hammers. Nah. Money would be tight if I commit to this box in September. Tattoo session, Space Marine 2, gonna have to really be an adult. Yeah, that's the... We need to find some cheaper hobbies, too. All right, well, with that, there is the Kill Team box. Let's get set up to do some painting. We have Magnus the Red we need to paint. I put in, like, a big crunch session on him on Friday. I think the plan now that he's so close is to get him finished before we just drop everything off all at once. So he's that close, and I want to just get him finished, so we're going to do that today. Let me get set up to scoot my way over, and we will do that. We have scooted. Magnus the Nerd, that's right. That's right. Tears is welcome in. How are you today? So it looks like, that's right, they did mention co-op. What did we think of co-op and solo play as part of Kill Team? Because I was definitely more interested when they mentioned that. Sorry, I wanted to close the other tab. Okay, we're good. Mikey Vengeance, thank you so much for that sub for 44 months of support. How was your weekend? Alright, chat. Here's where I got on Friday. So we did some airbrushing to get the white. I did some work on creepy hand eye. We have wings, wetty to wool. We've got to do some highlighting on the metallic, so we've got wings. I was working on his weapon. I was working on some of the other bits and stuff at his waist. But yeah, we're going to do as much as we can today here. Philip is rad. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. Mikey Vengeance, what you been up to? Argello, hello, how are you? We put some serious work into. I'm glad you're here. I do have to. Unfortunately, with the way his little talons curl, I do have to paint a little dreadnought arm. So I think I was curious what you thought. Do you want my Space Wolf colors on there? Do you want a little bit of me on your base? Because it's either I have the Heresy color wolves, or we can go 40K baby blue. But if you'd like me on your base, yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm sure he's got his Eldritch Knife exactly. Scroll, his multi-tool, he's got everything. He's got everything. So that's what we've got today. We're just going to try and get him finished up. I kind of want to do... I know it's not... I'm going to put him here. I want to get these wings finished. So the metallics here are just... They're just washed at the moment. Let's start there. MySpace wolf colors, yes. Magnus isn't even in my top 8, you know? As long as I get rid of the shapes for movement, I'll look at a new kill team. Looks like you're good, Mikey. Looks like they decided to get rid of it. I guess tired of tired of fighting the masses. I don't even know how much it really mattered, the shapes versus the numbers, but... Tom, no, he was everyone's friend, not anymore. Boys. Dies the millennial. Hey, Z-Decker, who's gonna get the servo gun, good boy? Yeah, who is gonna get that box? Who's thinking about it? I know budget, obviously, part of it. These boxes are not cheap. But there's a lot of stuff. And if you're gonna be playing Kill Team, seems good just to get the rules and everything along with it. Seems like a good pickup still. Silly and unnecessary. I was just converted to number measurements. I feel like I heard others doing the same, where it's like, whatever, that's just 3. Or whatever it was. Or like one person would have the special tool, but then someone else would have a measuring tape anyway, so it's like... We did something with the shape. Like, it costs a shape to climb up somewhere and have 4x1 inch shapes versus 2x2 would have been so rad. Yeah, that could have been interesting. I think. It's always getting everyone to adopt it, right? You're coming from 40K. Very, very different way of doing measurements, but if you can get people to adopt it, then yeah, it'd be cool. Like Patrick and Evers were so close. I can taste it. We're so close. Okay. But yeah, let me know if you'd like the 40K wolf colors, or if you wanted me to do my more heresy colors. I'm happy to do either. If you'd like me on that base. My poor army. We can do that. I just figured I'd ask before I dive in. Son of Horus, hello! It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that sub for 40 months of support. What you been up to? We're working on Magnus today, because I really want him finished, so I can drop everything back home. Because we've got Magnus to drop off, we got a Demon Prince to drop off, we've got a Praetor, we got so much goodies, along with all the Imperial Fists we were working on. Let's do 30K. Have your touch. Your destroyed dreadnought will look great on Eric's face. On it. Alright. I will start that maybe later today, actually. At least get it primed. Try to kill team that don't allow elite units. Custodies are fine, but my Deathwing Knights gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting to see. And I felt like, was it first edition? They just kept allowing bigger and bigger stuff anyway. I got a little, oh, thank you guys. I got a hype train emo. Here's what I got. Look at him go. Look at him go. Danger Dan. Why don't you check if you email me and see when we're getting the drop? Because I'm waiting on him now. It was to the point where I was like, if I take Friday and I just crunch it out, can I get him done? And I got really close. Squeeze, welcome in. How are you? Yep, you've got my bugs on your base. We're all just on each other's bases. It's a gas guy with wings. Just drive by and throw him out the window. He can fly, right? Yeah. I mean, he's a Primarch. He'll get there. He's got to have something up his sleeve, right? Careful, waste of mine. I got your guys here as oh, waste of mine. The other thing I did Friday. Hold on. I had a support fail, but we did print Little Fern. I'm gonna send you an email with a picture to make sure she's the right size. But look at Little Fern. I say little. She's a decent size. Here is my Green Knight next to her. But we had one support on one of her little leggies fail, so I'll have to do a reprint. But before we reprint it, I want to make sure she was the right size. So I will send you. You think that's good? Okay. I was just gonna send more of a side by side. But if what you're seeing on stream is what we're looking at, then we will reprint her, and hopefully that light doesn't break on us. Yeah, Fern. Yeah, we're gonna do a full-on anime paint. I'm very excited once she is reprinted here. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Well, Theron, hello. How are you today? How goes the weekend? What even is this? They did a bunch of new hype train emotes. You have a kitty hype, apparently. Headbanging kitty is what it says. A little hard to see. I like Kill Team and Warcry to echo games like Necromunda more. Exclusive warbands for the game. Warbands that make narrative sense for the type of scenario they're trying to play in. I mean, I feel like it still is. I guess, like, you want them to only be in Kill Team? I think you're gonna sell a lot more if you can take them in 40K too, even if the rules aren't as impressive. I actually bought a 40K Codex on Friday. Still don't know how to feel about it. What did you pick up? We have not been playing 40K. I think we're gonna probably take this edition off too. We have switched to a lot more Age of Sigmar. So Scott's been playing a bunch. I got to play Spearhead. I need to play an actual full game of Sigmar. I think we're gonna switch to Sigmar and some skirmish stuff here for a bit. That's okay. Obviously, they'll keep all of our stuff, but I think we're gonna hop over to that for a bit. Those wings are perfect, by the way. Thank you. They. That was my Thursday. Was turning on some music and just doing blue lines like all day. You get a new email from Humble Bundle about me last night, this morning. Oh, it's just in my little dashboard. But thank you, C. Decker, for using the code. If you guys want to check out Humble Bundle, they have a bundle that has Rogue Trader. We were talking Rogue Trader the other day. But, I think I threw it on stream. I did. Here we go. If you guys want to check that out, you can use my code for anything on there. But that's specifically, that bundle specifically has Warhammer, so I want to make sure I pointed it out. Yeah, thank you to everyone who uses it. My first experience with Age of Sigmar and Spearhead. Oh, on Wednesday, I'm pretty stoked. Let's go. There's this, I'm good. Got my college kids back up in Denton yesterday. My home is quiet again. That must be, like, the transition period. I was kind of thinking about that, which is, like, schools start back up in general. It must be so weird. I don't think 40K rules. I just don't want to see custodies and big stuff in Kill Team. Doing more paint this edition. It isn't because I dislike the rules, as I haven't been able to play in mini games. Snowboard's got orcs. Friend of mine is hosting an invite-only event. So it's like, why not? I think that makes it more fun, too. Oh my god, bot. Calm down. Jesus. Phoenix, so they had a huge booth where people could try Space Marine 2. It looks good. We will be playing it here on stream at some point. I only say at some point because I don't know when it like unlocks on Steam and all that. But we're trying to get that figured out here. But we'll be playing that here. Got my my lovely mods ready to roll in some Space Marine. I would say if you guys are looking for people to play Space Marine with, we have our Discord. Alright, there's some gold. Let's do our like last highlight on that, so it's done. Slam is ready to go. Nikki, you doomed me! I was hoping Magnus would still be unfinished. I wouldn't have to fight him with my fist. Sorry. Sorry. Now we have to bring out the big guns. What's the release date for it? The 9th, which is actually a Monday. So that's also, I don't know. I don't know when it unlocks. Slam's blamming in chat, but I don't know when he can like preload or download it all. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out. Give her a though. Hello, how are you? My lovely, lovely mods. I saw you were custodian. How's it going? I'm trying to decide if I change my August challenge. Part of me wants to finish the Skaven we were working on instead. I think that might be a better choice for me right now. It's like the Claw Lord I need to finish. Oh, Grayseer I want to finish. I think I may swap it out. I want to get that kitty cat finished, but not as badly as I want those Skaven finished. My big guns are on back order. No! Unless you pre-order it, you can play on Friday prior. Oh, okay. Maybe we need to figure that out. That makes a mess of my plans. Alright, well, at some point, we'll get it figured out. This pre-order to play earlier makes things really goofy with streaming, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yee. 4 down, 10 to go. Let's go. I mean, I saw what you did last month, bro, so I believe. I believe. Speaking of, if you guys want to see the July challenge, that's now up on YouTube. Exclamation YouTube will get you there. You want to see everything that Broso and Sly and we had some heavy hitters. Well, Saren had a bunch in there last month. Go check out all those minis. Up your deadlift, and the back of yours is going to be strong for playing Space Marine 2. For me, specifically. We'll have to figure out when we get to play and then who's available. But we'll see here. I think Scott was also trying to get in. We've got a team of 3, so we'll see. Those are custodians are more time consuming. Oh, than the Sylvaneth. Sonverse, I haven't had a chance to play new Age of Sigmar. How is it? Only game I've had time to play last month. A couple games of Fallout Factions. So I've only played Spearhead, which actually was really fun. I enjoyed it. Scott's been playing more at Sigmar. If Scott wants to hop in, or anyone who's been playing Sigmar, feel free to hop in. Spearhead was a lot of fun, though. I really enjoyed it. Much quicker to set up and get going, and like I would play more of Spearhead for sure. I think we've got some games set up this next weekend for Spearhead. You can be mess with painting and the tree lads, yeah. Messy. Yeah. Yeah, I think custodians aren't too bad. It's for me it was always like when you get to like their cloth and stuff and some of that where you gotta slow back down to when you do all the dry brushing for the armor and then you get that point where you gotta slow back down, take your time on some stuff. Was always the tricky part, I think. I told Plata and our friends that if for some reason Old One Eye is in Space Marine 2, I'll need them to kill him for me. I won't be able to do it. We can't all yell at Old One Eye. Rules are good. It's Index Hammer at the moment, so things aren't super balanced, but I'm enjoying it. She ran into a chaos list the other night that you were saying just ran right through. It was destroying you. So Bellacore, Chosen. Missing something. You're bright, welcome in. How are you? Oh, thank you. We're trying to finish Magnus today, so this is gonna go on this. We are trying our best. I don't want to say he'll be finished today, but I want him as close as we can today. What are you up to? How's your weekend? What's everyone been up to this weekend? On it first, hello, how are you? Yesterday I did stuff around the house, and then I took a day to just play Monster Hunter. It was great. I fought so many monsters yesterday. I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise because I keep seeing the trailers for Wild. Today was dual blades on the videos, which is exciting. I've been going back and putting some hours into Rise, playing with Slam. I think we're both at the point where we grind a bunch of stuff separately, and then we get together and we just destroy some poor animals. Baron Guard, that's the one I was missing. Baron Guard and Chosen are bustedly good. Then you go up in points significantly. I can't stop looking at the details. Good, good, good. Well, hopefully soon here you'll get to see him in person. Good, good. Yeah, we're getting close. We're down to all the little stuff here for sure. Nice. Took part in a Heresy tournament over the weekend. Came in 6th, but had a great time. That's awesome. Glad you got tournament time. Anyone else playing some tabletop? We got chat. I wish I could get into Rise. It didn't grab me like World did. Hammer Combat felt bad comparatively. I like all of the kind of quality of life stuff we got with Rise. I think it's felt nice. I do feel like I was thinking about this like the other night. World felt a little bigger almost. I don't know how to describe it. But I've enjoyed my time with it. Kill myself on the treadmill, no. Let's get it, Honor first. Let's get it. Lurk, thanks for the lurk, Mikey. I'm too tired and tempted to have a cat nap. Tournaments take a lot out of you. It's a long day, it's a lot of people, a lot of thinking. Tournaments can be a lot. I say if you can get the rest, take the rest. I know you usually have work on Sundays, but if you can get a little nap, probably a good idea. What's going on with the UFOs in California? If you've recognized they're UFOs, they're now just FOs. That's right. Like, welcome back in. How are you? Big True? I hadn't seen anything on that, so I don't know. Alright, we need to get our silvers back out for these and for Magnus. Let's get those real quick. I did a desk cleanup on Friday, which was great, but now all my paints are back in the drawer. Finished 30 minutes at 12%. Open your mind to extreme possibilities, chat. That's right. That's right. Molter would be proud of us. Been busy trying to moderate the insanity that SBG forums have turned into this week. These people are losing their minds. Wait, SBG. Oh, for Middle Earth? With New Edition Inc. Our competitive players are also losing their minds. It's really funny to watch, actually. It's actually really funny to watch. As someone who doesn't like the competitive side of things, it's just funny to watch them lose their minds. Oh my gamers going away. They're just gonna do the next net list anyway. Just get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. And I still won't want to play you, so. Get narrative, nerds. That's right. Big ol' nerds. Kind of fun watching all the new additions come out here between Sigmar, Middle Earth, Kill Team. It's a lot back to back here. How we feeling, chat, about all the different systems? Anything we want to get into and try? I'm just excited to play more Sigmar. Alright, I'm gonna get our initial back out to blend that in. I'm pretty low motivation for most things recently. I'm sorry to hear that, Sly. I was that for a while. I think I'm finally starting to pull out of it. Thank goodness. So I'm sorry you're also going through it. It's rough. Same on our first, yeah, it's tough. I think especially with, like, we were talking about, like, kiddos going back to school and kind of getting back to fall schedules. I think it's just a weird transition time for a lot of people. Gonna take that nap. Sounds good, Erebry. We'll be here. Have a good one. You're up back before work. Someone guy spent more than 20 minutes complaining about his entire Dunland army was going to get moved to Legends, although they're most likely going to be half of the new launch box. I do think the fear of Legends is definitely something to be worried about. Just from, like, watching it happen with 40K, I do think that's a very real fear for a lot of people. Now that we've seen they'll do it to more stuff. I mean, we had a sister's model go straight to Legends, so, like, I think that's a very real fear. Unfortunately. I admit, I was expecting Joby to maintain the Age of Sigmar 4 hype just a little longer, and here's some new models in the next 12 months. I mean, there's usually a break. There's usually they release it, and then people are working on that. They kind of do some stuff with the other systems, and then they get back to it. The next 12 months thing is still weird. Don't get me wrong. That's still weird, but yeah, there's usually a little bit of a break just because the other systems kind of take a pause while it's coming out. The next 12 months thing is weird, though. That's wild. That tells me you have no idea when the stuff is coming. This last week's preview, I've barely done any painting. How much just went on 40K? Try another GW system. Like, I'd like to like to fund a retirement. Yeah, that's fair. Kill Team's great. I like collecting some 40K stuff in Necromunda. Absolutely don't care about anything Age of Sigmar related. Please, just once, remove head from all and say, think about what you're saying, yeah. It's hard when all you can do is wait, right? I think I've been moved to Legends. No, Sly. That's okay. We'll still play you in friendly games. Yeah, will we allow Sly in games? Maybe. Maybe allow Sly. Netlisters can't think. I know they need someone else to think for them. How build list? Give list. Fun? What fun? Literally half Stormcast got into Legends. Yeah, I think being worried about being moved to Legends is a real fear. Until you see a launch box, right? I get it. I understand it, at least. I mean, look at the poor Beastman. I just want the Pariah Nexus mission card. You guys are never getting those. No. It has been at least a month now. You're never getting them. I'm sorry to say. They don't actually exist. Alright, that feels better for the wings. Will you have these little claws? Get those started at least. Will chat allow me in friendly hobby challenges? I don't know. Chat, we gonna let Sly in? I don't know. I mean, spoiler alert for the July challenge. He did do 63 miniatures. I vote yes. Okay. I guess, Sly. In you go. In you go. Alright, we're going to shade these down. We'll highlight them back up in just a little bit. And then the wings will be ready. I don't want to put them on just yet, but they will be ready to attach once we get the shades and highlights on this little talon bit. I vote no. Chat does love to tie things. Sorry, Sly. You are now the victim of the chat tying things. A slight highlight over on this side too. And I forgot he had a pattern over on this side. Get that? Apparently my vote is the only one to matter. You gotta speak up. Yeah, if you wanna vote. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Chat's all cozy in bed. Doesn't get to vote. I'm in chat purgatory. I guess I'll have to play some WoW then. Enjoy some WoW. That's expansion is what, this week? I feel like he's hasn't been talking for a while and now I can't remember when it actually is. I think it's this week. I'll highlight here. That around. Alright, better. Mageson, hello, how are you today? We are trying to get Magnus all finished up. That's the plan. So I can drop everything off back home. I need I need my room back. And they need some games. Early access is Thursday night. Okay, full release is next Tuesday. See, another goofy. This early access thing's killing me. Who else is going to be playing new WoW stuff? I will still be monster hunting. I need to get back to Guilty Gear and practice, though. I need to take some time to do that. There's new WoW stuff. There is new expansion coming out apparently Monday/Thursday. New expansion. Those people buy the specific editions for more money to get the early access. That's who I blame. Who would do such a thing like that? Yeah, who would do that? No, I totally get it. It just makes things goofy for like, if I want to stream this game, when should I do it? And it's like, oh, I'll do it on release day. And it's like, haha, we're all playing 3 days before that. Oh, okay. That's what I'm gonna figure out with Space Marine also. All the other streamers are probably gonna be early access. Been playing through Gears Foursome today with my brother. That's all we. I've done it too. It just makes things goofy for stream. I hope you enjoy your early access. Hope you enjoy. I mean, I did it for Final Fantasy. It was early access for that. But then I wasn't caught up, so then my entire early access was catching up to the thing that released on the actual release date. Which I guess I'm glad I was able to do. You know, then I'm not too far behind. But all of early access, we could do Sunday stream instead. Yeah, but that's not the date I put on the form. Is the problem. Exalted, welcome in. How are you? Hey, Vegeta, how are you? Pretty Wing, thank you. We are trying to finish Magnus. So, he actually gets 2 of these. And they go on the back of this boy. So we're getting there. He's getting close. He's just got a lot of details. They take away... Oh, reverse. Did you not get to reverse him? I am sad if they took that away. I didn't change anything. So if they took it away, then... How dare they? How dare they? I've been avoiding all the Space Marine 2 YouTube videos. Same. I don't want to see any more of the, like, enemies and stuff. I want to run into it and scream. We have new emotes. Yeah, Son of Horus. I've been teaching myself to draw and animate. He's vibing. He's vibing. A couple emotes can't be modified. Salted's always been able to, though. I don't know. But avoided everything they've put out. Even the class explanation. Yeah, I didn't watch any of that either. I'd rather do that altogether. But my beloved reverse bark. I know, it makes me laugh so hard. He's extra derpy. I mean, I can always just flip him and put him in. We can use our last emote slot just to reverse bark. Tempted. Tempted. Ooh. What games has everyone been playing, chat? I know we're talking WoW. I've been talking Monster Hunter. What else are we playing, chat? Slam. Will was messing around on Potemkin the other day. We gifted him Guilty Gear. He was trying to get Potemkin all figured out, which was also fun. So now we have both of you coming to... Oh, Sarkarius, thank you so much for that sub for 42 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? How's the weekend? We're working on Magnus's wings at the moment. We'll get over to him and... As these dry, we'll have to go over to him for a little bit. But getting close. Fallout London is very good. Glad to hear that. I've heard that. I think I saw some people on Reddit talking about it. Yeah, we've always... I think because there was one where it was like regional. But like Exalted was always able to do it. And now it's not there. I imagine I blame Slam, me too. Me too. I fell out with London years ago. It's not like the place at all. It's like the last thing I want to do in a video game is the last thing I want to do. Runan, welcome in. How are you? We're working on Magnus today. How's your weekend? The other thing I did, I tried the self-care thing yesterday. I finished the Water 7 arc of One Piece. I did it. It was a very long arc, and I made it. So now I'm to my next very long arc, which is Enies Lobby. I'll get that later, but I did it. I finished an arc. So I'm watching that, and the latest arc of Demon Slayer I finally started. I just kept forgetting that it was out. So watching that right now. Alright, we're gonna let those dry. Come back to our boy, because we actually need to do the same Rhinox here. He's got like these inlaid things in his nipple armor. We're gonna get that real quick. Not too bad, gotta go grocery shopping today. Tired, so very tired. We're voiding for 4 years. Oh no, COVID got you. I'm sorry. I feel like here is everyone's doing like last summer stuff. It's becoming a thing again. Like everyone seems to be catching it. I'm sorry. I hope that you feel better here soon. Let me see his blade. Pew. Still needs some work, but we're getting there. Also had another feather after I was painting all those feathers. He's kind of like the Eldar with all of their gems. I just keep finding feathers. I just keep finding feathers. Like, don't burn on the spiders with it. Forest Lamb is continuing to battle spiders in his house. last night after Monster Hunter, we fought like this gigantic Nargacuga because we played Monster Hunter. He was like the size of like a Diablos or something. He was massive. And then poor Slam got IRL spider to fight. And I felt bad. But he does have an eye in his hand, yeah. He's got eyes and feathers everywhere. One second, chat. We'll clean up some of this too. Get an idea of how much. Okay. I guess that's the other question. Anyone doing some hobby this weekend? I did nothing yesterday. It was great. I am excited to work on Little Fern that we printed, though. That'll be fun. So this week on stream, I think we're going to keep working on Purple Marines. We have Skaven if we need them. I think I'd rather work on other stuff this week, though. Nothing here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm like, what's happening? Jumbo Styles, thank you so much for that Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are working on Magnus the Red. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I'll be doing one more hunt and building a couple more dudes. Let's go. Is there something you working toward a new hammer over there? Kind of tricky to... We'll need some touch-ups. New Monster Hunter. We're playing Rise, so an older one. Basically, when we picked up Rise, the DLC was already out, or the expansion. So we essentially would just hop straight to the expansion stuff without doing a lot of the what would have been later game. So we're kind of catching up on that and then continuing the story. Because we just didn't have all of the end game hours that you would normally have before you go into expansion. I have a little hobby, but I did get my Brewmaster Crew Prime for when inspiration or break and headaches find me. Excellent. I think having some projects just like ready to go like that is such a good way to do it. The only danger I run into is then I get like 10 things to that stage. And then, you know, I need to actually get back to some of them. But yeah, having something just like ready to go like that, such a good way to do it. Because then you just go straight to paint. Don't have to do all the prep and stuff. For the day you feel like doing something. I can tell if the details are just really soft or if I'm missing something. Like the details are that soft. Other than that, Scott has offered to build some of my Lumina. So I think I'm gonna join Slam with some test paints here soon. See if I can get a Lumineth army where I want it. They're dumb. Too many pieces. Put them in the trash. Wait, come back. Wait. No, I just said I have to do the thing. It's too late now. Too late now. You're just mad because I'm gonna have archers that are apparently pretty strong. You're just mad. These are the cow elves. Yeah, cow elves. I'm absolutely keeping the silly cow heads. I love them. I also think I'm going to sell off my Star Wars Legion Force. The game is fine, but not a big Star Wars fan. Fortunately, the local players are very intense on their feelings on other systems. It's tough when a community is the reason that you maybe don't want to get some more games in. I have that with a few things. I mean, if it frees up money for other stuff, I say go for it, Sarkarius. If you know you don't want to play with that community, no sense keeping it around. No, for real, the stone card are legit 10 pieces each. I mean, how many are Space Marines are still a lot of pieces. $10 doesn't seem like ridiculous. Yoban has seen Corvus Belly making a huge marketing push. Between animation, so many sponsored YouTube videos. I haven't, but I think it's because I'm not in the circles for Corvus Belly, probably. Chat, anyone else notice? I'll be honest, I also just haven't been on socials, period. Which is bad. Bad for my job. I need to get back to it this week. But so I haven't, but I'm not a good measure for it, I guess is my answer. They're 2/3 the size of Primaris, so smaller piece. That's true. That's true. Just random YouTube painters. Wait. Random YouTube painters getting free for Infinity product, doing sponsored vids. I hope they're getting paid for it. Not just with product. Yeah, I haven't, but I don't watch a lot of hobby content outside of. I know that sounds bad, but after doing hobby content all day, the last thing I want to watch when I sit down is hobby content. The absolute last thing I want to do. First, but it's a lot of success lately, so they're pushing hard. Yeah, no, that makes sense. If something's working, absolutely keep doing it. I'm just not in the right circle to see a lot of that stuff. So they switched to plastic and resin. No, thank you. I thought they were doing more of it. I think from like chat talking about it, it seemed like more of it coming to the. It sounded like more vehicles and maybe more of the resin. Hey, Ghost Dogs, welcome in. Oh, previews say Old World Chaos? I mean, we just got the dwarves, right? So probably not Old World. I don't know. They seem to swap things up more than they used to. What do we think, chat? What'll be pre-orders today? What are our guesses? Not a Knight's box. We're coming up on it. Coming up on our year. Our anniversary. Anniversary of no Knight box. Why you hurt me so? That was funny. Some of the big stuff's resin, but they're using cheaper stuff. It's not good. I have a couple of big tags. It's a nightmare to work with, more than the metal. Because I think they were on, was it the Siocast? And I think someone mentioned that they're switching from that. I don't know. I can't keep up. It's a system I don't play, so I don't. It's basically what I see from chat. I'm not personally invested in it. Could be Blood Angels. Could be. Could be why we were getting things on Random Monday for review. Could be Blood Angels. I threw your Smaug out the window. I already got my money. I think it was Siocast. I don't know if it is still Siocast. I feel like someone in chat said they've switched. But again, I'm not staying on top of it. So. Maybe Horse Heresy close combat weapons? It's with the Night Box. Yeah. Those are with the Night Box. Sayocast isn't good. Yeah, I bought the newer Resin 2. It's brittle, dropped a piece on the floor, and it shattered. People are like really excited about that Sayocast stuff, especially like at Adepticon. I'm just like, I don't get why you're all excited. All right, let's get. I think we've got blue on the cloth. We do. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I don't know if Exalted knows about Miss Charlotte. Exalted, have you seen Scott's new gun? Those reasons the break was clean. Seams are almost invisible. But imagine if it was painted. Yeah. Did see it. Okay, cool. It's gonna be booty bumping all over Adepticon. I think people were excited because it wasn't metal. They were probably expecting GW level plastic, probably. Probably. And true, just getting out of metal is exciting enough. I mean, I'm guilty of that with the Skaven releases. But I am fortunate that it is GW plastic. Corvus Valley metal was great as far as metal goes. At least they didn't do mixed materials like Privateer Press was doing. You guys want to work on a metal and resin miniature, chat? We're going very carefully because I don't want to have to retouch up this white. The 1000 Sun colors, I'm not super impressed with these paints. The coverage is a little funky on them. Probably take a couple coats here, but I guess Steamforge Games doing their 2-player box for War Machine in hard plastic. Did you buy that Infinity box? Were you looking at one? Salted, you're calling you out. Don't have a rifle privateer present how to not make a mini, right? Operation Crimson something. Oh, that's right, Squeezel. Yep, they're bringing back the P3 paints with Kickstarter. What do we think of that? I think as long as they keep the colors, it'll go just fine. Because there are some colors a lot of people really love. If they're completely redoing things, that might be a tougher sell. Israel and Magnus, I'm getting a good look at him. Yeah, look at all those details. Trying to get this gosh darn blue and this gosh darn white. Gosh darn. Wait, and this is the Aramon, or this is Thousand Sun Blue, sorry. Fighting it a little bit. Coverage is not as nice as I would like, but that's okay. P3, how did I miss that? Yeah, I think I just happened to see it on Twitter. They are going to be doing a Kickstarter for the paints. Because Steamforge does most of their stuff through Kickstarter. For better or worse. We're getting close, bro, so we're getting close. Almost to anniversary. I don't know the exact number. $353. So close. You watch the weekend before. That's when they're gonna release it. I'm gonna be like sad now when the Nightbox actually comes out because the meme will be gone. Is it possible it was released and nobody noticed? I don't think so. Maybe they thought they released it. Yeah, if you want to post the link for that, that's fine. Kobe, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on Magnus. We're talking about P3 paints coming back with Kickstarter. Welcome, welcome. There you go. If you guys want to read along. Thank you, Squeezel. Good. Glad to hear it. What you up to this weekend? You're trying to... There we go. That's better. The rest of this blue. When did they leave? The P3 ones? That I don't actually know. I thought they were still available. But they had moved to, like, direct only, because Privateer Press. So I'm not sure if they're actually, like, out still in the wild. I guess those who use the paint more regularly, do we know? Like, I've got a couple pots of some of the colors that I really like. Like, they have a sanguine base, which is this really cool kind of brown red that I use a lot. For, like, leathers and things. I like that color. A lot of people like I think it's Frostbite, which is kind of a very light blue. Off-white almost. So yeah, I hope they keep some of the colors. I think more realistically, they forgot they showed off the Knights box. I'm gonna show it again at Nova like it's new. Would be peak GW, I love it. Yeah, I hope they keep some of the colors. They still have one of my like favorite paint names, Murderous Magenta. I think it's a great name for a paint. That gets turned into a problem because only one company makes the material for it. Oh, the same one that makes the machines. That makes sense. Apparently the quality on top of that is what I'm hearing. Also not great. Hey Kendricks, welcome in. I have the old P3 paints before they stopped. I quite like them. Okay, so they did stop then. Welcome on in. Yeah, like the quality of the paints is very nice. It's just when they went to the direct only, I stopped getting them. I wasn't ordering anything else, so. But yeah, the quality of the paint is very nice. All right, welcome in. Is there anything you're working on? We are working, for anyone who may be coming in, we're working on Magnus. This is for a 1,000 Sun army that I've had with commissions. Trying to get it finished up so everyone can head back home for some games. Good chat, sounds good, Mikey. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. P3's out of production from around pandemic halfway. Okay, but you can still sign old stock randomly and direct. Okay. Interesting. The details in these horns are kind of soft. Hard to make out a little bit of this. That's better though. Okay. I have a couple of their blues. Nice coverage. GB swore by them. I have that sanguine base I used. The magenta, the purple was also really nice. Bruise purple or something like that. Yeah, what other colors I had? I had a handful of them. They're nice. Fiance and I both play Kill Team and War Machine. Having the actual Signar blue for my Signar is nice. Mixing it is rough. That's awesome. Yeah. Kind of the same with like the Warhammer paints, right? Just knowing that you've got Mephiston Red, ready to go. Signar Blue, on tap, ready to go. Makes a big difference, I think, especially when you're getting started. Okay, so what do you think of new Kill Team? We got a preview stream yesterday. What did we think? If I have the stuff to play Kill Team, like if I'm not spending more money, I'd like to try some Kill Team. Also, I use a mix of GW and P3, yeah. Well, welcome on in. I will say a lot of my stuff is GW and Vallejo. I do like P3 though. It just, with them going direct, it got really weird. The other one I use a fair amount is Monument. I've been using more and more of that layer. Hey Phaedrus, welcome in! This Amazon bought me a new Army Painter wet palette bundle and some brushes, very nice. Enjoy the bundle. What a quintuple, oh. That's okay. I hope you enjoy your one bristle. Did I mention the terrain box in the stream? I genuinely don't remember. I believe so. I had it in the background. I was playing Monster Hunter while the stream was going, so. I mentioned the terrain, rules available for free, which is pretty cool. Which is how I'll check it out. If we decide to check it out. It's in the article. I mean, they definitely mentioned the terrain. I don't know how in-depth they went. Use Vallejo as well. Yeah, Vallejo's great. I like Vallejo a lot. Like, especially for, like, consistency is really similar to Games Workshop. The amount you get per bottle is really nice, comparatively, to Games Workshop. And yeah, you'll see I'll use a lot of Vallejo here. Recently used an Army Painter primer. It was similar to a Citadel Wraithbone. I gotta say, I think Army Painter spray cans might be better than Citadel's. Felt like the spray had better coverage. I haven't used one of those in forever. But everyone else is using them. Alright, the only thing I did notice when I wrapped up the other day is I didn't get the blue on the side. And I think, did I get it? I got his arm. Okay. Again, just kept finding feathers on this guy. So let's get some blue knocked out. That's another thing off the old checklist here. I also need my drink. I left it on the other camera. Hold on. Okay. Color Forge has been really good. And for nothing else, the cost is better than Citadel. Yeah. The only like rattle can we still get from Games Workshop is that Chaos Black. And we basically only use it for like big metal projects or huge resin pieces. Just because we've had trouble with the resin, the mold release agent. So that's the only time we really use the spray can now. Catch up some of our purple. Is Color Forge the influencer? Oh, that one. Okay. Bill, welcome in. How are you? How is floors going? So you shared your progress in the Discord. Looked really nice. There's a brush priming. No real place to spray in the new apartment. Yeah. All hail Chaos Black. I think the primer I liked was Armory. I'm fortunate to have an airbrush booth, so I do all of mine through the airbrush instead. Here in Texas, it was very annoying waiting for humidity and heat and all that, so I do a fair amount by airbrush. I just like using the airbrush, honestly. I just think it's fun. I think it's fun to play with. Putting gradients and all the special stuff. Alright, we'll start on the closer feathers. Probably have to let that purple dry, but At least get a little bit of it done. Downstairs is done. Got half the house put back together. The upstairs will get done. Okay, first Friday of next month. That's a lot of work, Bill. That's awesome, though. I like hesitate to say anything just because the bathroom was such a mess, but part of me is looking at like our kitchen. I want to do a couple things. We're not gonna like rip anything out or anything, but like we don't have a backsplash, and I think that's weird. Kind of wanna put that in. I don't want to like paint the cabinets, but not take out what we have. They're still fine. I just want a different color. But then I think about the bathroom and I just go, do I really want to think about any of this? Hey, Grandson, welcome in. We're doing well. How are you? We are working on Magnus, trying to get him finished up to go home here soon. He's getting close. We're definitely down to the nitty-gritty stuff now. What are you up to today? So many little feathers. I'm gonna be so glad when we finally get that last feather. I think it'll actually be the one on his blade here. So glad when all this is done. Use the feathers for scenery, just because I can't be arsed there brushing it. Then, like, sometimes it just straight up doesn't fit in the booth, you know? It's easier just throw it on a cardboard box, hit it outside. Did not do this work myself. Okay, it was way too big of a project considering the zero knowledge I have in my head about it. Fair. That's still a lot going on. I am very fortunate in that Scott and his family know a lot about home reno stuff. Handy stuff. I didn't learn any of that growing up. So I'm very fortunate that we can do a lot of it ourselves. There's the thing. You think you'll be done with the sled this week? That's my plan, yeah. Next day or so, yeah. That's the plan. I've still got to get clear coats on your duders as well, and the rubrics also need clear coats, so it's all kind of coming together here at once. Stepping in from work. Purples look great for the feathers. Thank you. Yeah, the main color there is one of my favorites. This is Royal Purple from Vallejo. I love, love, love this purple. It's really easy to shade down to something darker. Really easy to highlight up, like if you wanted to dip into like magenta or some of those brighter colors. Royal Purple. I'm willing to learn the job for reno stuff, but not the project this big. Yeah, especially if you're doing whole house. We did whole house when we first moved in, and I don't know that I'd do that again. I think I would pay for a whole house. So it's a lot. Or if we ever decide to like go back to carpet or something, like they can do that. But it's a lot. Vallejo has a lot of great stuff. Absolutely. I mean, the blue we're using right now, also Vallejo. This is blue-green from Vallejo. Yep. Making coffee. Enjoy your coffee, Reaper. Welcome in. Pale sand is universally dry brush in all the terrain. Yep, that's another good one. I use a lot of their dark gray and London gray. Use that a lot. I think the only thing is I know they've changed their formula and I don't have any of the new stuff yet. I'm a little worried for when I do go pick some up. Like I was trying to find black, just like Vallejo model color black, and I couldn't find it. I think I need to try the Mecha black. But that had me a little worried that I couldn't find just black. Says, I did carpets and stairs in the bedroom, but I kind of wish I'd done hardwood everywhere. When I was Pepsi saying one of the bedrooms for my brother, now only water in the bedrooms. Yeah. We have laminates. And we always do, like, whenever people come over, we have, like, the cups with, like, a lid. So, like, a Starbucks tumbler type thing. I feel like we always get weird looks, but, like, between the floors, all of our books, all of our, like, electronics and shit, like... I don't trust you with an open container. And I'm not afraid to say that. Now take your tumbler and get out of here. No, we need to start chat his hair. Let's do that for a little bit here. This glorious, like, 7 or 8 piece hair. I did put the Reaver away while the work crew was here. Didn't need him getting knocked to the floor. Yeah. His beautiful red mane. Yeah, we need to get that started. I've been putting it off because it's behind these giant horns. When you get it. The AK Interactive Gen 3 Black is a great matte black. I tend to pass on AK. I'll try the Mecha line first here. More than 2 months, he massively stained the carpet. I've learned more about your brother through that. I've never met the guy, but I feel like I know him, you know? I feel like I know him. The official cup of the gamer commune is a sippy, that's right. You can have water if you can have it through a straw. Oh, do I like that? Let's do a little bit. I don't know that I like that. Obviously, we'll have some highlights too, but... It'd be kind of rough to put it on, and then we'll decide. Now that I'm getting more of it on, I like it. Okay. Just looked a little funky at first. Now I'm liking it. Did you ever do a terrain commission? Maybe. I don't tend to do a lot of them. I don't enjoy that as much as, like, other people. But maybe. I think I am more likely to do it for, like, local, than if I had to ship it. So, maybe. I just don't have fun with it the way that other people do. If that makes sense. Characters are kind of my jam. I'm happy to do armies, but... Other people just go ham on terrain, and... I'm just not one of those people. Like Mousebait. Mousebait, welcome in, how are you? Mousebait's a person that likes to go ham on terrain. See? The I love terrain. I don't have that. I love characters. But I would do some, yeah. Especially for local, when I don't have to ship it. Shipping gets really wacky with the weight and the shapes and things. Fortress of Redemption, that could be fun. That could be fun. Rainy terrain best for a rainy day. Which doesn't happen for you yet. It's not my first choice, but I'd do it. I think especially if there's more, like, little details and stuff that I can spend some time on. I think I'd have more fun with it. Or something iconic like that. Fortress Redemption's pretty cool. If it's just some very boring walls, probably not interested. But if there's something kind of cool to it, yeah, I'd be more interested. Be more likely to pick that up. Alright, I think, yeah, I like that here. Getting there. Obviously, we need some more highlights, but... We're gonna terrain now. Is that for the diorama mouse bait? We going on it? Welcome, welcome. Scott says if anyone has the new plastic cannon tank and wants a commission, email us. Dear Scott, I would like a landing pad collecting dust. Landing pad's pretty cool too. We used to have that. We sold a bunch of our terrain when we weren't playing as much. I'm building the hill. Got most of my tires cast. Some even came out okay. What don't? We'll just get dirty. There you go. I almost freaked out. I thought these were feathers. They're the metal, like, on the wings. I was like, oh my god. More feathers! Dee Bill, thank you so much for vibing and Alan with us today. I appreciate it for 39 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? I liked the addition. One thing, my resin got old as it does. Instead of not working like it usually does, set it up. It set up as I was pouring. Holy cow. Yep, time to get some new. Just pouring out a hunk of resin. Racewell, hope you had a nice weekend. I played Monster Hunter most of yesterday, Dee Dee. It was pretty great. Greeny Raven, thank you so much for that sub. Good to see you. 68 months of support. What you up to today? Welcome, welcome to you both. We're working on Magnus to try and finish up the 1,000 Sun commission I've got. All comes down to this big boy. That's almost a whole year, Greedy. One day you'll make it. How you doing? It said so fast the pour stream hardened and now holds the cup. Yep. You can get the bubbles out because there wasn't enough time. That's insane. Yep, time for a new batch. Jeez. Monster Hunter hype. We've been playing Rise. They keep doing the videos for Wilds, and I was like, I didn't put enough time into Rise. I'm going back. And Slam has joined me, so now we are crunching our way through Master Rank. It was really funny. We didn't finish a lot of the high rank stuff because we hopped like right into the expansion stuff. So we took some time last night to just beat the snot out of some animals. It was kind of messed up going back and finishing up some like low level high rank stuff. Just absolutely beat the snot out of some things. But it felt good, I'm not gonna lie. There's I think it was like the little Bishaten just obliterated. Poor little Akphanom has been. I'm sorry, little one, I know. I just need you out of my quest log. Pat, pat, pat. But it's okay, we were humbled immediately by going back to Master Rank and fighting the largest Nargacuga I've ever seen. The thing was massive. So you know what? Karma caught up to us. Karma caught up. Alright, let's keep working on this hair because it's pretty. Dee Dee, what you been playing? I love Nargacuga. It's such a cool design. I love his like roar too. Like he's just cool. But that one last night was heckin' big. It was heckin' big. He's just a cool design. Wait till I welcome in. Have you painted the Monster Hunter World board game minis? I have. I'm in the process of getting some of the local mini wargame painters do commissions for them. Interesting to have different paint styles across the various monsters. We started. I did Pookie Pookie and Anjanath. I tried to do Toby Kadachi, but I did not get the right blue, and I just kind of set it aside after that. I've thought about going back to them. We might have to do that here, chat. Because I still want them painted. I just really goofed up his blue, and I need to get it figured out. How are you? Welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on? We have Monster Hunter. I also like the Dark Soul board game. I think could be fun to bring on. I do love blue. Yeah, if you'd like to see chat some of the stuff I've worked on, I'm going to get back to socials this week. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna have Slam with his hammer, and if I don't post to my socials tomorrow, I become the next Monster Hunter quest. He was not a poor little guy. It was a 2-story cat dragon. Yeah, the Nargacuga after we beat the snot out of things was very big. I've been playing not Elden Ring DLC. I need to fix that. What are you playing? Monster Hunter sounds fun. But so many games, so little time. Yeah. I'll get to play some Stray, though. Played a lot of Assassin's Creed. Oh, Black Flag. Okay. Scott really enjoyed that one. I did not play that one. You heard Magnus stuffs his chest horns. I mean, I'm not going to confirm or deny anything here today. I'm not confirming or denying anything. This stopped me from a bunch of my Monster Hunter minis. True their design or make a new variant. I just couldn't get that blue. I tried a couple different blues and I'm like, my brain is just not processing what blue this is supposed to be. And so I set it aside. Until I could figure it out. Unfortunately, I haven't gone back. And come here, just won't wear skin. What would Nikki armor look like, Slam? You could have my screaming possum face as a helmet. I need to save for a new computer. I can't play the games I want at the moment. Stuff like how I have to have Final Fantasies drive me nuts. Yeah, that's weird. I have no idea what could be causing that. That is weird. I've got something interacting strangely. Just be the owl outfit, giant owl head, screaming endlessly. That's right, Dragon Ball shirt. Some really comfy sweatpants. Ripped jeans, Converse. Yeah, you got it. Rise, welcome in. How are you? Nikki armor is the owl armor. Welcome, welcome. I need to find something new to terrorize Slam with. Yeah, I can't unsee that. That's me. We monster hunting now. Dual blades are double Kolinsky sables. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna blend this in here in a second, but we need some more of our pink. Magnus obviously the best model in this commission. But I gotta say, I love how you did the Demon Prince. I have a soft spot for him. It's hard. I like him. Aramon was fun. I still really love the Praetor. And I think it's just seeing him in that color scheme. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Look what Scott just brought. Scott just brought my boy. Here is for the Monster Hunter friends. Here's my Pookie Pookie. Mouse thank you for the bits of the giant riot. I appreciate it. Here's my boy. Sadie's my paladin. Scott's your palico. Critter doodles. I gotta get the iPad out. I'm get it out. Yeah, here's my derpy boy. He's one of my favorite monsters. I love the judging eyes. He's just fun. Like, he's gross, but he's fun. He's one of my favorites. This is from Steamforged Games did a Kickstarter for a Monster Hunter game. So I have the full first one, and I'm getting the next wave of stuff. But yeah, he's a plastic mini. I have a base. I just need to mush it together and get photos. Was there a Diablos? There is. Yep. I have a blushing owl cosplay in my head. Bunches of floppy rubber hands on a cloak. Oh no. Oh no. That can be your costume, Bill. I'm gonna stick with the one we've come up with for me. That can be yours. Freaking Diablos, yes. Yes. I hate to tell you this. Oh no. You don't have to tell me. You just don't have to. Hey, goblins, welcome in. How are you? You look the most vulnerable to thunder damage. So when I hunt you, it's the Kazu hammer. No. I'll be good. I promise. I promise I'll post the socials. Not the Kazu hammer. Not the Kazu hammer. Not from the king. No. No. Gonna get teabagged out of existence. If I don't post to my socials. Oh no. Did I just hear you say I'll be good? Eh? I need to work it in more, Bill. You're right. You're right. I gotta stay on brand. I stay on brand. Jesus. I don't say part broken, the part's your spirit, you just pick it up off the ground. Good to go. You saying you want to smash you? Always. Always. Most of the time I miss, to be honest. Ladies. It's not a new hype emote. The ears look wrong. Like they aren't part of the head. Yeah, it's... Okay, now that it's bigger, it's a little easier to see. Because Son of Horus was also trying to figure out what exactly it is. But yeah, it looks like it's a completely different part than the head. Which I can't say anything because I'm still learning. I mean, you can see my derpy emotes, but it does look a little off. Now that it's bigger, it's a little easier to see. But thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. The ears aren't moving with the head, yeah. So I was gonna say maybe it's like the headphone ears, but no, that's not it either. I don't know. How do you unlock that one? I think it's from Hype Trains. So the new Hype Train emotes. So if we get another Hype Train, I'll let you guys know and you can hop in. We get another sub here or something. But yeah, they have a whole new just round of Hype Train emotes. Hey, it's good enough. Move to the better see notification for Papa's the smallest monster update. I just added to the codex. Yep. What's the hunter notes updated? Oh. Aw, dang it. AI, is this is a cat? They was magnificent, thank you. Does anyone know anything about thermostats? I do not. Is yours currently exploding from your caps there? What's happening, Reaper? I know nothing, but if I can say the magic words out loud, sometimes if someone's lurking and knows anything about thermostats, maybe it helps. Sometimes. Power of the internet. Yes, they are for controlling temperature. Let me know if I can be of any more assistance. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere, chat. We definitely need some more pink down here, though. I think we're gonna do one more highlight, too. I think he needs it. Yeah, a little extra something. Do that. Anyone else have plans for later today? think my plan is probably work on him a little bit more and then monster hunt it up before I dive back into... Got another busy week this week. Ooh, D&D, let's go. I miss D&D so much. Our group still isn't ready to, like, get back to it. I'm sad about it. Kind of hoping once, like, again, fall schedules. Maybe we can get something figured out. I miss D&D a lot. Work because Monday. Okay, let me get that other pink out real quick. Nice 80. Ow. I hope I have that other pink. See if that one's still good. It may have pulled a GW on me. I don't know what's going on, but I still feel hot even with the AC working. Rebrain, thank you so much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that for 51 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I don't know more about thermostats. Thank you for not basing your sub based on thermostat knowledge. I appreciate you. Did I just get a throne thing? What is happening? Oh, I did! Thank you! I have anonymous user contribute toward Fulgrim. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed that. I guess I need to check the volume on that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, Slam, for letting me know. That's more money toward Fulgrim. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bob Tired, hello! We have Magnus. Yeah, let me show you what I got here in just a moment. We're still trying to figure out C-wires in chat. Okay, so here's Magnus. I made a pretty big push on him on Friday to get some more done. So he's getting close. We've got hair to finish up, the horns to finish up. Kind of one more pass through all this just to make sure we're all set. And then we're gonna add his weapon, because that's getting close to adding on. We have his wings, which we'll put on and then do one more round of kind of touch-ups based on lighting. And then he's got a whole mess of stuff at his waist. So he's got like a book, his dagger, he's got some scrolls. So that's kind of the last little bits that we're getting together here. So he'll be done the next couple days. Just to give me some wiggle room, but we're close. We're close. What you up to today? C-wire is the constant power wire. Yeah, thermostat is what we're working on. Is what the rephrase. I'm not working on a thermostat. I'm working on a Magnus. Repray is working on a thermostat. But yeah, we're down to very much the little stuff and getting kind of final highlighting and things worked out. Part of it I like to go over again once he's all together, just in case I didn't get the lighting quite right while it's all separate. I can go back and get that fixed. It's usually just sliding it over a little bit. That's other stuff we can do while he's still separate. The wings look very cool, thank you! What you up to this weekend? I appreciate that. He's been a fun project, but I'm ready to get them back home. I'm gonna do a bit of a mix to blend this together. Chat is not experts, you should consult for this. Agreed. Agreed. I feel like the one person, looks like Fierce Lion's helping, but the other person that could maybe help is Vatrat, but he's not in here. As he is doing electrician stuff. But I've not seen him here today. So. Oops. Blend that back in. There we go. That looks better. Perfect. Not perfect, but what I wanted. Yeah, we love you, but I get an expert because if your house burns down, yeah. Because we love you, please get an expert. Chad is expert at other things, like memes. Chad is very good at the memes. Don't know that I would go to thermostat help. Not our expertise, no. I'm Chad's a specialist in real life, who also hobbies that I'd check for. I actually need the help. I know I can get another cable set. I think the person you need is not here, unfortunately. Sound like Fierce Lion was able to help a bit. Vat Red's the other one I know. Who has experience and works in the field. But I don't know if on thermostats or not. Thank you for those helping. But yes, please don't burn your house down. Add a little bit more highlights here because I think we need it. And then blend them in. You guys know how this goes. I guess, does anyone have any hobby questions while we're here together? Since I can't help with thermostat, is there anything hobby related I can help? Are we working on anything? We got chat. That was a pretty little Magnus. Thank you. He's getting there. We're getting real close. Here is rest of Magnus. We've got wings about ready to go on. Got a bunch of stuff around his waist I need to work on. He's just a lot. He's just a lot. Hook it up how you want, YOLO. Building steel helms, let's go, Slam. Let's go. Proud of you. Proud of you. Ah, thank you, Dee Dee. Appreciate it. He looks even better on my PC. Just wait till he's in person. How does one time travel to undo all the damage done to minis with one's own brush? You can't. There's no damage to do, so you're good. You have a hobby question? Yes. Yes. It's my weekend story. I went to install a smart thermostat. It needs a C wire, which provides constant power from the furnace to the thermostat. It's needy for batteries. The guy who wired the furnace made a mess of it. Now I have to get 2 wire cables to clean everything up. I don't think I want to do it right now. I'm sorry, Replay, that you're having to fight through all that. Griffin, welcome in. How are you today? What super glue would you use? I just got a new bottle. So I use an exclamation gear. It is on my gear list. This is just the Bob Smith Industries. So they have a couple different depending on the work time that you want for the super glue. I like this one a lot. It gives me a little bit of time to like maneuver the piece into place before it really hard sets. So I use the Maxi Gear. But yeah, exclamation gear. And that is a bunch of affiliate links. Those do help me out if you want to use those. Or if you just want to grab the details and things. I try to keep that updated with stream stuff, hobby stuff, and then I did a whole like recommendations of things that we've talked about on stream. So if you guys want to check that out, that's all new on there as well. But yeah, I just use the regular Bob Smith Industries. I like it. How are you? How are the Space Wolves coming along? I don't think I added website, Scott. I think that's on me. Got coffee, fresh Italian almond biscotti. There you go. Sounds good. Why do I set myself this ridiculous goals challenges while I like this? That, unfortunately, I cannot help with. I cannot help with that one. Much like the thermostat that is beyond my realm. I mean, You do get them done, though. I think that's the difficult part. If you were frustrated that you weren't getting things done, I would see it as a problem. But you do get them done. Yeah, because you're confident. I think you like having completed armies and things. You're able to do it. Not sure how to start the Eldar Shroud bike. Should I paint the riders like I did a Foot Rangers? I'm sorry. Paint the riders like I did a Foot Ranger squad, and the bikes like my jet bikes, or do I do something different? Oh, okay. So trying to decide if they matchy-match, or if you do something very different for them. I kind of like different units having their own thing. I think it's easier to see on the table. You get to try new stuff, which is fun. I don't know. I lean towards something different. And you get to play with more stuff, you know? Sometimes it's hard if you're working on a full army. I need to pick a cloth and armor combo for my daughter's arcane warband. Working on the skin scales. Hobby question. What should I do for the colors for armor and cloth? I feel like I would need to see what else you got. Are there any that you've kind of shortlisted? That is my reboot sound, yep. I am doofus, let's face it. Who in the right mind sets out to paint an entire game system? I was kind of joking because you're like, oh, why aren't they releasing more Sigmar stuff? It's like, because the rest of us are still painting what we got. The rest of us are still painting Skaven. But no, it's half joking, of course. But I mean, if you love it, Sly, it makes sense. You want to be the very best. Have it all. I was stuck and needed an outside voice. I'm glad I could help. I think it's fun to, yeah, like have a unit have their own thing. Especially, like I said, with a full army. Like, you just don't get a whole lot of opportunities to do something different. That's a very good point. Poor Skaven people are like, no, please, give us time. I still want Visic, though, so don't give us too much time. I want that big rat boy. None shortlisted. I'm happy to help, but that's very broad. That's very broad. I guess, is there a color you want to work with that you haven't had a chance to? Which is what I tend to do with new armies and things. Kind of like Slam has talked me into Lumina, but I don't have like an orange army. So the idea of having the blue and orange, not quite blue, like blue tinted steel and the orange, I'm excited about. Jay Borkin, Riot, did I say hi? Hello, how are you? I'm a simple man. So more Thunderstrike Stormies with their super good proportions. Get him. Get him. Griffin's down to Finecast Wolflord. 1 box of Thunderwolf Cav, a Storm Eagle to build before I get the fun of relearning how to paint. Let's go. Excited for you. I merely posted an image. I didn't say anything. Yeah, whatever. Look. This is what you're not saying anything has gotten me. I got little Goku Lumina. I got me a little Nimbus Cloud, which I think is just a cool mini anyway. And then Scott traded for a different mini, but they also had, look at this. I got an absolute billboard to paint for this guy. Like, the banner is bigger than he is. It's ridiculous. So I have to find a way to, like, make sure this isn't gonna snap immediately. Because it's gonna. It's gonna. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to do about it, but that's what I got. It's all your fault. So. That does look incredibly top-heavy, yeah. I'm out of black primer, no! As soon as orange lumineth and they're super eye-pleasing, I want to dive in, DD. Want to dive in. Attention now! Cow elves for the win. I also really like the silly cow helmets. I know they're ridiculous, but they're kind of fun. One army that sails is a bold choice. He just flies away one day. Looks like Magnus is holding an egg. Hilarious. That's an impressive single arm strength. That's the goals right there. That's the goals. They offer you an egg in this trying time. I think it's because I thought about the Seraphon, the guy, that banner, and like how everyone was saying, yeah, mine immediately snapped. And I'm like, oh god, it's just gonna be the same story with this guy. Sigmar, please. I'm fighting tactical rocks with 40k, giant ass banners with Sigmar. they just don't want us to transport these minis, chat. Giant banners. Elven Silly Hats Club, not the best kangaroo cavalry. I did start looking at the rest of the range. I'm like, okay, if like my test mini is fun and I enjoy them, what else would I get? So obviously Mountain Cow, because he's just cool. I actually put them on my throne if you guys wanted to look. Mountain Cow, there was that mage that's like balancing. Put that on there. That was cool. The shrine's actually really cool. I got to see that in person when we went up to the game store a couple weeks ago. That thing's actually pretty sick. Way bigger than I thought. I remember when Sanguinary Guard had a giant banner. Yeah. Sorry. While holding that banner, the elf still has 4 attacks, 3 up to hit, 4 up wound, rend 1, 2 damage, crit mortals. It's because he whacks you with the banner. Yeah. I wouldn't want to get hit with that, that's for sure. The best part is you're going to paint up a test model, you're going to like it, you're going to be annoyed that you like it so much, and I'm going to be responsible for that, and that's great. I'm going to bonk slam with my banner next. The Stone Mage, wait, he buffs the mountain cows? Excellent, good to know. So glad I put those both on there then. Saw a poster someone recolored Sanguinary Guard as Ultramarines, and it kind of works, but they look like Titus, drunk and stumbling home. And it gave me a project idea. Can't even the internet overtaking him, right? Enjoy how much fun and freedom Age of Sigmar sculptors probably get. Yeah, new faction ideas. I want to make a kangaroo. Deal. Oh, the like fox or wind spirit. That's the other one I was looking at. I don't remember the full title, but yeah, the like wind spirit. He was cool. Speaking of more animals. So if they're fun, I'll do that. If they're not fun, I may still do it. Cows don't worry about losing attacks while within range. Oh, of a stone mage. Okay. Walter's Workshop, it's good to see ya. It's going well here. How are you? We are trying to finish up a Magnus. I put like a really hard crunch day on him on Friday, and I got a lot done. So now we're trying to keep the momentum and get him finished here. What are you up to? Sorry if I go quiet, chat. I'm trying to not have to touch up this white. Yeah, the Huracan. Because I think it feels like there's a couple different, I don't want to say sub-factions, but like there's the cows and like things that buff the cows. I think the Huracan has the little Nimbus cloud and the wind spirit. So like, I haven't read any of the lore, but it seems like there's little like almost sub-factions to the Lumineth. Based on like what they're buffing and what goes together. Kind of like how you have the Coalesced and the Starborn. I feel like the Lumineth have some of that going on. Severith. Yeah, so it's the same box. Yeah. It builds either the named guy or a basic guy. Different temples, that makes sense. Trying to finish Nova open pieces. Finish up my conquest army. Let's go. How much more do you have for the conquest? Your conquest army is so cool. I still love your color scheme that you do for them. The like shell look. So cool. Okay, I really hate this Ahriman blue. I'm sorry. Does not cover as nicely as some of the other paints. Sorry, Thousand Suns blue. I keep saying that. As a base paint, it's not great for basic. It's not great. I didn't get started on mine. Sorcerer King's got me hook, line, and sinker. Uh-oh, Dee got caught. I think some of the big stuff for Conquest is really cool. I don't like the, I don't vibe with the infantry quite as much, so I've not picked up anything. But, like, a big dinosaur might be fun. Just for funsies. Says the Seraphon player. Can't imagine why I'd like the big dinosaur. I just like painting critters. I have 2 monsters and 3 units I'm batch painting. I have to finish them by October because I'm taking them on an adventure for YouTube battle report. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good motivation. Put that time in. Yeah. That's a good way to finish an army right there. How fun. We may have a different cast, but like fireworks. Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured just from like the naming of the models. I just hadn't read into it just yet. That makes sense. Me doing one of them for the resin beats and Adepticon. One. Yeah, maybe I just do one as a paint project. I just end up with too many things that are just a paint project. And it's like, oh, but if I added to the paint project, then I'd have this I could play on. That's where I get in trouble. Like Malifaux. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll just get some 10 Thunders to paint. No. No. Now I have all 10 Thunders. Let's see. Diablo 4. Respecting your talent tree costs gold per point. You earn a number of scrolls of amnesia over the course of your play that do it for free. The Barbarian Expected Scroll explains something tedious and exacting, like if there was Larry, that hurt your brain too much. That's fair. Very good RP there. Very good. I'm always glad when they let you do things like that for free, even if it's just like the first couple times. Because, like, obviously, as I'm playing the game, like, learning the game, I'm not going to know what I want to spec into. I always think it's weird when it's like, all right, now use your entire fortune to switch to a different class or a different subclass. But I didn't know what I was doing. Why are you punishing me for not knowing what I'm doing the first time? I think that's always weird. Alright, let's get some feathers. Looks like it's almost article time, too. Any other guesses for what is pre-order this week, chat? What do we think we got? I'm curious if it is Blood Angel time. Pre-order. How can barbarians use scrolls if they can't read? They was over there sounding it out. Glad that I moved away from Diablos 2. You made this build, now you're stuck with it. That's it. This is you now. You've committed. Okay. Be done with feathers. Please be done with. Please, I can't feather anymore. Please. So we get day 355. I think I'm gonna go with Blood Angels. I'm gonna guess Blood Angels. And I'm sorry for slam when I say that, but I think it'll be Blood Angels. Make a U-turn after your point earlier and pray there's no Age of Sigmar. You can have more Age of Sigmar when you're further in your schedule. New Stormcast. They skip the whole reveal process and are like, put on the shelves. Only 2 weeks. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Hey, I did it. Oh, I did it. Plastic ass. One Sunday you will be correct, but it is not this Sunday, Wasted Mind. It is not this Sunday. Alright. Stupid chairs stuck. We have to Sigmar and all. Alright, let's hop over to the other desk. Meow. You failed again. This is all your fault, Wasted Mind. You're the reason. Fat Rat, hello. How are you today? We're about to look at our article. Pre-order time. Over to the news desk. For Sunday. Alright, here we go. Sunday preview. The Blood Angels descend and war comes to Angmar. Video not available again. Alright, Blood Angels army set. There it is. There it is. The legacy of each Space Marine chapter is colored heavily by the events of the Horus Heresy, but few wear the trauma of brother turn on brother and the Blood Angels. The death of Sanguinius runs through the veins of every Blood Angel, and through it, they are cursed with a deep genetic flaw that leads to violent, all-consuming madness. Those who suffer from the Black Rage become part of the Death Company, deployed as shock troopers to be redeemed by a glorious death in battle. So here is the box. Descend is a nice way to say that. Wait, Sanguinius is dead! Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The Blood Angels army set contains a sizable force of Death Company troops under the command of Lamardis, Guardian of the Lost, and Astaroth the Grim, who are reimagined in fantastic new plastic miniatures. Plastic. They're joined by 10 Jump Pack Intercessors, 10 Assault Intercessors, and a terrifying Brutalis Dreadnought. You can turn these into Death Company variants found on the Codex with 4 new Blood Angel upgrade kits that are included, each of which contain a pile of sculpted shoulder pads, Terminator Sergeant components, extra weapons, heads, specific Death Company pieces to use with Mark X Tacticus army, vehicle icons, and a whole reliquary's worth of relics and icons. Finish things off, a new Death Company transfer sheet featuring 293 transfers. Ooh, uh-oh, Slam's making mad. How many decals, though? 293. Trash. Not enough decals. Convert them again through sculpted shoulder pads, but not Death Company shoulder pads. Alright, this set is also the first place you can get your Codex Supplement Blood Angels, the glorious cover found only in the set that features Blood Angels artwork and red foil details. Inside, you'll find all the background on Blood Angels and their forces, alongside the rules you need to field them in battle. 3 detachments exemplify the Sons of Sanguinius' vengeful approach to war. 15 data sheets cover their unique forces. There's also rules for a new combat patrol featuring the Sanguinary Guard, and expanded Oathsworn campaign rules for Crusade. Finally, a set of 18 datasheet cards, 3 combat patrol, 15 regular, keep bookkeeping to a minimum during battle. I don't know about that, but also included. Do love the artwork. The artwork is nice. It's a very fancy book. Alright, so we have that for Blood Angels. We also have Legions Imperialis, Legion Saber Strike Tank Squadron. All these little tanks. The Saber tank was developed in the latter days of the Great Crusade, a high-speed vehicle designed so that the legions of Astartes could more easily deploy heavy weapons to the front lines at great haste. The speed also allowed it to outflank the larger armored vehicles, bringing its main weapon and saber missiles to bear against weaker flank and rear armor to great effect. These little tiny tanks. Oh, these are cute. Thermite assault drills in tiny form. Besieging fortifications was long the preserve of bombers and long-range siege weaponry, but the invention of the termite assault drill allowed the legions of Astartes to deploy their shock troopers into the heart of opposing fortresses from beneath the ground, their subterranean trajectory protecting them from interception. Why? Why do they make it so hard? These transports continue to be used during the Horus Heresy as loyalist and traitor alike use them to assault otherwise impregnable fortifications. I think they just listen to me talk on. They just try and goof me up. You get 8 little drills in the Astartes vehicle transfer sheet that contains, whoa, more decals. 1130 transfers. Okay, we need 2 counts for stream. We need a Titanicus Nightbox count and a decal count. He's just chuckling as I speak. It feels like it's Sly. They're like, how many more alliteration words can we put in here? Alright, we've also got the Layman Russ Exterminator and Annihilator Squadron. Few tanks received as many variants as the Layman Russ, the workhorse of the Solar Auxilia. The Layman Russ Exterminator, this paired autocannon, was designed to obliterate infantry formations in mere moments. Layman Russ Annihilator was fitted with a twinned las cannon to make it a reliable anti-tank solution. You get 8 of either variant. Choice of hull-mounted heavy bolter or las cannon comes with the Solar Auxiliary transfer sheet with 288 decals. It cracks me up. I don't know why. They love to say it. Alright. So we have, for Middle Earth Strategy Battle Game. Middle Earth Strategy Battle Game, The Lord of the Rings, Rise of Angmar. Return to Middle Earth, a new expansion that details how Arnor fell into despair and ruin at the hands of the Witch King. Rise of Angmar contains a wealth of new rules for you to use, including 13 profiles representing the heroes and villains that fought to determine the fate of Arnor. Updated army lists that incorporate these new profiles, plus 7 new legendary legions. So how does this work with new edition coming out? 22 narrative play scenarios gives you the tools you need to recreate the battles between Arnor and Angmar. Campaign system links them together, ensures each mission has an effect on the overall outcome. Also features a short history of the conflict, painting masterclass on the haunted ruins, showcase of gorgeous miniatures. Tiny tanks, tiny termites, no knights, big Sag. Big Sag. Probably get the book, because I'm committed at the moment. Rise of Angmar, 427 decals, that's right. Scenarios will carry over profiles or not. Okay, they talked about it in the last article. New edition, straight to Legends. Believe it or not, straight to Legends. Alright. The Earnor? Sorry, the little umlaut is goofing me up. The Last King of Gondor. This shield is really cool, actually. I like that design a lot. The time of Arnor's fall, Earnor? I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. Was heir to the throne of Gondor. Mighty warrior or renown, he sought to prove his worth by fighting the Witch King. In a crucial moment, his horse was driven mad by fear and allowed the Lord of Nazgul to escape. Eventually became king, the shadow of the encounter lay over him until his final confrontation in Minas Morgul. The master duelist, he's able to face off against mighty champions without fear. This kit contains 2 models, one on foot, one mounted, both made from Forge World resin. Looks nice. No roar. I got it right. Let's go. We've also got Aranarth and Argadir, heroes of Arnor. Argadir, captain of Arnor, is a skillful warrior with a wealth of battlefield experience. His rise through the ranks to command the Knights of Arnor has put him into the front lines against the twisted forces of Angmar. He's joined by Aranarth, the first chieftain of the... Is it Dundan? That's going to goof me up every time. Mighty warrior has become the de facto leader of his people after his father fell in battle. Set contains Argadir both on foot and mounted, Aranarth on foot. All 3 are made in Forge World resin. Alright, let's have Knights of Arnor. Men of Arnor proves themselves skilled enough to fight on horseback, often recruited to the Knights of Arnor. Armed with spears and plate armor, these brave warriors charge into battle, scattering infantry, breaking shields with deadly momentum. They are also Forge World. How many of these would you need if they're coming in 2s? You can buy these 1,202 decals with a free 40k rulebook. Buying all of this on a forest. You need 3 to 6 boxes for these. Okay, I'm gonna keep going here. Nazthak and the Shadow of Rudar, heroes of Angmar. Okay, I'm gonna get through all these names, chat. The Witch King had many powerful allies at his beck and call, including the mysterious Shadow of Rudar and the Orc Captain Nazthak. Scavenger by nature, veteran of many wars, Nazthak has managed to survive by snatching equipment from the battlefield, can steal war gear from enemies he has slain, that's kind of fun. Only the Witch King knows the true history of the mysterious Shadow of Rudar. Uses this to bind the powerful spirit to his implacable will. Utilize him as a dread warrior in battle. Both of these miniatures are made from Forge World resin. Oh my gosh, more names for me. Aldrak and, is it Freight? Heroes of Karn Doom. The men of Karn Doom pledged their allegiance to the Witch King, have since been ruled over by a succession of ruthless warlords. Of these, Aldrak is the most savage and zealous, leading his men into war against the kingdom of Arnor from the front lines, where his brutish strength comes to the fore. Alongside him battles Freygt, vassal of the Witch King, fervently devoted to his master. He's been blessed with the power to recite incantations that enable his words to evoke strength, courage, and ruthlessness in his allies. 2 miniatures, also in Forge World. And Warriors of Karn Doom. I like the helmets though, the antlers. They may lack the proper armor and martial training of the Kingdom of Arnor. They make up for raw strength, stubbornness, and unrelenting drive to make war. Since pledging themselves to the Witch King, they've engaged in constant battle, brutally attacking their foes under the command of their ruthless captains. This one, you get 6 miniatures, with options for a captain and a banner bearer. Werewolves of Angmar. Oh, those faces. Little, like, bat werewolves. All manner of shapeshifters and skin changers, and we found service under the Dark Lord, including men able to take on wolf forms. The werewolves of Angmar may once have been able to shift between forms. Now they are stuck in their feral forms. Vicious and deadly creatures, possess a bloodlust unmatched by most creatures in Middle-earth, making them ideal hunters. So 2 for that, Forge World as well. We've got returning Middle-earth strategy battle game miniatures. To complement the release of The Rise of Angmar, a selection of miniatures are returning to the range for you to order. Noble, Círdan and Aristor enjoys the Lords of Dundon, alongside King Arvitur and Malbeth the Seer, Kings of Men, Shade of Angmar, and Gullivar the Terror of Arnor. We've also got some units. Pick up the Warriors of Arnor Warband, which features 12 warriors, a captain, and standard bearer. Pick up the Rangers of the North and Dundon of the North. 2 sets containing 6 miniatures. All of these are made of metal. Alright. We've also got more involved Spirit of Faith coming to book. What is... okay. Warhammer Plus, I guess. We don't have the banner, usually. The first 3 episode of The Tithe airs this week. It focuses on the toll that the Space Marine legions must pay to the Imperium. Sacrifice promises action, excitement, unparalleled look behind the scenes at the Imperium's inner workings. What? First 3 episode of Tithe focuses sacrifice promise. What is sacrifice? What is what? What am I even reading right now? Okay. The battle report team are getting spooky as they pit the Osiark Bone Reapers against the Night Haunt. None of that's here. Chat, help me. Maybe that's an episode. I'm gonna go with that's an episode because it's the only thing that makes sense. I know, Zadie. Bone Reapers against Night Haunt to see which of Nagash's legions is the most bone-chilling in the new edition. Masterclass. We do have Prosecutors with a blue tone, so if you want that. Lore Masters, I guess you just figured out, I guess. Oh, here. Lore Masters, Alex's Strange's explanation on the Vanguard and Sancrosac chambers, including the roles in Sigmar's grand plan. Taking a closer look at Blood Angels and New Combat Patrol on Warhammer Community this week. Some more coming. Panda, thank you so much for the bop. How are you? Thank you for the bits. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of what this is. First, it's not in the right order. Now it's I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, so we have a lot of Middle-earth. We have a Blood Angel box. And we had some Imperialis. I'm going to do the scroll up here. Who is interested in what? I'm just interested in these decals, man. So many decals. It's literally all I care about. Like, clearly, they didn't even proofread once. GW, are you okay? Oh, Jesus. All chapters have to pay tithes. Scars give up your bikes. Blood Angels give up the wings. I'm here to give up banana fur. Just gonna put that out there. I will happily give up the banana fur. There's a paragraph spacing. There's a lot, miss. Yep. Detective a pre-order article for Blood Angels. Nothing for you. Decal fever, that's right. Doing pizza, waiting for coffee to brew, hanging out with the kitty. Sounds perfect, Panda. You had a late night I saw from the Discord with your show you were at. ChatGPT this article, right? Banana fur cannot be surrendered. No, he can take it. I make this tithe, this sacrifice. You can have it. You can have that. Space Wolves are gonna have any ties to Vikings. They're all wolves now. Everyone's gonna be renamed. If you had a cool, like, Norse name, you now get a wolf name. You now get a wolf name. I'm here to give them to you. New painter, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Votanar, kind of. They kind of stole it. They kind of stole it. I'm here to give you... I'm going to pull up, like, a wolf name generator. And everyone can be Moon Moon. Chat, we should figure out our wolf names. Maybe not right this second, but we need to figure out our wolf names. Bill is not here for Bop Bop. Dave Mustaine's voice isn't what it used to be, but that's understandable. He did great. Good. Good. Ragnar Borkmine. Snack? Inside you, there are two wolves. One is Ragnar, one is Moon Moon. Is there one you would like to do, Wasted Mind? I'm gonna take a look as well. The vanilla cream waffle cookie also looks good. Hey, look at that. Okay. Vanilla cream waffle cookie it is. Let me transition. We're gonna try this, chat. What's the packaging look like? Okay, we can actually, like, straight up see the cookie. We've been on a sweet streak through this box. Yeah, we should probably pick some of the more, I haven't even opened my little container yet. Yes. Well, we should probably try some of the savory stuff. I'm actually gonna take this to the other so you guys can actually see it. Let's go back to the paint desk, and I can show you guys Magnus, too, where we stopped before the article. Alright, let me yeet that, and then we'll move on. Sliding on it. I did get another little plate. I was going to show you in the book, but I might as well open the plate. Oh, I guess I need to add this in the, on my throne. Oh, the stream room's different last time I was there. How long has it been? When did we redo? June, I think? Got my little fishy plate. Isn't that cute? Can you put the name generator in chat? I almost did it. Hey guys, do you want to generate your wolf names together? I kind of want to do it together. Some highlights were Frost, Fang, Akira, and Bud. Space Bud. Oh no, Duncan on the Thousand Suns. Watch out, Magnus. I got Space Bud. Alright, so we have a waffle cream, or sorry, vanilla cream waffle cookie. Second waffle cookie is crafted with a rich, buttery dough, sandwiches indulgent, smooth vanilla cream. A subtle hint of Okinawa sea salt, elevating this delightful treat to perfection. We might have to do that. We might have to do that here in a second. Boomer! Boomer the wolf. Okay, chat. Well, I don't normally name my miniatures, which chat doesn't like, but we might have to name my space wolves. I'm excited to get Hooch on the battlefield. Hooch and Bud right again. Hooch's crazy, that's right. There's a space wolf name generator on Roma Plastic. I don't know, I kind of like... kind of like what we got, you know? I think Hooch and Boomer are great. Oh, this looks really good. I'm gonna break off a piece. Layman Russ's famous wolves, Moon Moon and Space Bud. Alright, cheers. Sturvold Sword-Handed, animalistic survivor of the White Flame Wilderness. My goodness. Jesse, hello, how are you? What you up to today? We are trying our Japanese treat of the day. It smells way more. I didn't even sniff it. I don't really smell it. We have Moon, Wuff Wuff. Moon Wuff and Wuff Moon. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want to get them confused on the battlefield, so I have to put those on the basis. If we were playing the Game Star again, I'm in trouble. With Wuff Wuff. Mm. 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 I was hoping we'd get to some of this today, but we haven't. Which means that's going to be my job tomorrow. Let's see. Rise has narrowed it down for Daughters of Cain. Purple and black goth girl vibes. Pastel goths or traditional scarlet. Pastel could contrast nicely with all the blood. I guess when you say... excuse me. Pastel goth. I'm trying to, like, picture that in my head. It does sound kind of fun, if I'm honest. It does sound kind of fun to do as a theme. Okay, so I played games till like 2 a.m. last night. And then me and my roommate sat chatting until like 5 a.m. So I'm just kind of getting up. Those nights just staying up talking are the best, though. Worth. Hopefully you get to take a relaxed day today. Staying up. Now that this chest piece is on, we can get the silver in here. I like the rides. I like that we're immediately going for goth girl, even though we're deciding which type of with goth we want to go. Pastel colors, light greens, blues, pinks, oranges. I'm trying to like imagine it on the models. I like it as a concept though. Could be fun. But also goth girl, like the traditional black purple would be a lot of fun. I feel like more expected though. Like pastel is very I wouldn't expect that. Which is kind of why I would lean to it personally, but sounds like that could be fun to take your own spin on it. But what kind of goth girl that matters? Destruction, the Roman Empire style. Alright. What do I want to work on? I guess we can get the tips of his horns. Which I've been kind of putting off. We can work on... I did want to get more of this together. I'm gonna start there. Because I feel like the horns I can do once these kind of together. Could be, I think, yeah. I think if you want something to just really make your own. I feel like the black and purple is a little closer to the normal scheme of things. But could be really fun, especially with how, like, far you want to push into that theme. Would still be fun. But I mean, we're always Team Purple here on stream. You know that. All That Remains did good. They said they were their favorite city on the tour. I bet they've said that to every city so far. Mudvayne was Mudvayne. All That Remains, yeah. That would be one I'd want to see. I did not get to see them when I used to go to more shows. Hello, but Mudvayne was Mudvayne. I just forget that they were even a thing until... Like, those bands that, like, were touring when I was in high school. It's like, oh, yeah. They're doing your thing still. Even if I don't hear from you as much. I calling her goth girl reminds me of the meme with the goth girl who never left her house. She says, "Bring me the simple country boy." I do love when it's goth girl and golden retriever boyfriend. I thought of going to a show relatively close to me in North Carolina. I'm like, yeah, I can pay $250. Yeah, that's up. I can only imagine now. You know I have paint, chat? One more feather. Let's just knock it out. Sorry, I'm going back to a conversation from a while ago, but I looked over and I saw Pookie Pookie and it reminded me. If we were to paint more Monster Hunter monsters, what should I get ready? What should I prep? I think the only hard part is like some of them are just straight up airbrush, dry brush, done. I think that's the hard part with some of them. If there's one that's a little bit more involved, I think I'd be more interested in bringing it on stream. Baroth? We have a Monster Hunter board game coming today. The Hunter's Arsenal comes today. Nice. I saw the some of it at the local game store, so like hidden retail. Mizutsune, I don't have that, I think, in because it's all world. Rathalos? Rathalos would be good. I need to make sure I have Mizutsune. I don't know what's in there. That is one of my favorites. Slam went straight to the straight to the one he knows I like. Zutsune's pretty. Zenogre would also be fun. Surprise! I like all the dog and fox ones. Nargacuga's cool. I don't think he's in one. I don't remember. I don't remember the next batch very well either. I need to go back and check all that out. Oh yeah, okay. Baroth, Rathalos. Rathalos a classic. I have the 2 core game boxes. Yep. Well, the first one I went like all in. So I have those for sure. The newest one, I just have the core stuff. So the Iceborne stuff, I just have the core. Because I wanted to play more of the game before I spent more money. The bats in Bloomburrow, speaking of critters, are so stinking cute. I keep seeing art pop up from Bloomburrow, and it's so cute. So cute. This character from the hit movie Monster Hunter. That was certainly something. Certainly something. Playing the game. I know, that's why I need to move over there, Exalted, so we can play. Gamer commune. Let me know when you're ready, chat. I'll bring Monster Hunter. I got Monster Hunter. I got Darkest Dungeon. I've got. I'll have Elden Ring. I did go all in on Elden Ring. Because of course I did. Got Dark Souls. Just let me know when you're ready, chat. A movie confirmed. Yep, it was indeed a movie. Gonna do a mix. The Goths uniting to fight Slanesh. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. We answered 2 hobby questions the same way. A mix of things is fun. Dismaying Cat, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. We're just trying to finish up a mini for a commission. And talking Monster Hunter. So I am obsessed again. My hyperfixation becomes chat's problem. Please stop listing the dangerous future. No. This is how we get to play. So I just keep mentioning it. And then one day, one of you cracks and we're like, okay, we'll play it. Kind of like Noob and I are going to play Spearhead here soon. I keep having to manifest it, and then we get to play. Get to go to that kind of retirement center instead of a traditional old person room. We're going to turn it into a LAN party. Maybe that's just what it is. Gamer commune is just when we retire. We all retire the same place. We get a big patch of land, and we just play games. And that's it. Amazon has the Wild Sparrow Waste core box for a little cheaper than usual, and I want it, but I'll hold off. Can always wait for a sale. Throw it on a wish list or something. Keep an eye on it. That's what we did with the Dark Souls stuff. We just waited for big miniature market to have a sale. Grabbed what we could. The list is already full enough. It's like, stop manifesting for the love of God. My hyperfixation becomes my stomach's problem. Stomach, I require food. Me, quiet you. I'll feed you tomorrow. You're fine. You're fine. For most of millennials, you really think we're ever going to be retiring? Yeah. Brave Lord, not now. Not now. Okay, we need a little bit more white for our orb. Really want the centers of these to be real bright. See, Angelo? Oh, I forgot. I came to mind meeting you like 2009 in Warcraft. Gosh, you guys are you gonna be playing the new expansion? It's been so many expansions since then. Oh. Wild to think about. Curious what Steamforge is going to make out of their P3 relaunch, the new formula. Phone it in, make something good. Connection here being they make Monster Hunter. I hope they bring back the colors that everyone really likes. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that it goes well. I think I've been really happy with the Steamforge like Kickstarters I've received for like the various games. I think they do a nice job. And I hope the paints go well. I don't think they would phone it in. I feel like they seem to be making a pretty big effort for War Machine. I don't think they'll phone it in. And I hope I'm correct, but nothing to do but wait and see. They seem to really want to make it work. I think it's convincing the people that had a bad experience, like we did at this point. It's going to be a lot of the work. Been out a while since Kata. Besides Shadowlands, got a 2-month try. Yeah, WoW died with Kata for me. I dipped my toe into whatever, Warlords. I played for like a week, and I was like, this isn't for me anymore. Okay. Once it became like more dailies and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm good. No, thank you. I'm good. Alright, we need to get our same wash on his little claws. I'm playing WoW right now. Did you decide what class you're gonna go with, Panda? I don't even know what classes are available. That's how long I've been out of it. Nope. Guess you're multi-boxing. You gotta play all of them now. We're getting so close on this guy chat. I think, yeah, I think I'll keep him for after stream tomorrow, and next day or two he'll definitely be done, but I need to look away from him for a second. I'm really enjoying the board game Humble Bundle. The game of Everdell, Terraforming Mars, Doom Imperium War. Good. Good. It's nice when you see those bundles that are just like everything you've held off on. And you can just pick it all up for cheap. It's the best. Speaking of character classes, what's going on with the thief class? Oh, I don't know, Bill. Chat? I haven't seen anything D&D in a while. So I'm not sure, sorry. We have those, like, feather things here. I'm gonna go ahead and get... We're just gonna match the other gold that we've done. Gold and blue. I'm good. No, you're great. I have to play the new expansion on my raid team without warlock cookies. Demon beans. A lot of things I had a problem with. Apparently catch-up mechanics. I'll give it a week, see how it compares while watching people. That's fair. Slam? Figured in my alts during the pre-launch events. Each class I'm like, oh man, that'd be fun. The only 2 color commands in your stream. Rare. Gold and blue. I know. I know. Well, there was black. I don't know if it's still in there, though. I don't think it is. But that was during Black Legion. And now I don't even know if it's the thing anymore. I don't think it is. I couldn't find just a regular black for model color. Sadness. All no purple. I think coming back to Final Fantasy, trying to remember how to play as a high-level character or any game. It's tough when you've set something down for a bit. That's what Slam and I are doing, or we're doing with Monster Hunter. Like, we came back to it and was like, what the heck? Or like when we did the Elden Ring DLC, and it's like, I haven't played this since launch. What are my buttons? What was I doing? It's tough coming back. I guess you have the extra, though, with your, the USB ports and stuff giving you issues, which is still weird. Okay. Get the gold. I'm scared to do the dungeon roulette thingy. You could do there's the trust system, where you go with the NPCs. That might be worth it as you get back to it. I do that every time I'm like leveling. I'll just do the trust. Because I think now it's throughout the whole game. Or they're working on it. I haven't been a lower level for Final Fantasy in a bit. Hey, you can try that. NPCs, what the hell? Yeah, if you're looking in like the duty finder, it's trying to remember how you queue it up. Should be available for most story dungeons. Yeah, but it's the trust system. That guy's like 50. Tank, okay. I can take a look later if you can't find it, mouse bait, but you should be able to queue up with that. A duty finder. Use it to find duty. Obviously a Slam. Gosh. Slam's such a noob. Can't even find his own duty. Got him. You too want to find duty! Exclamation FF. She was never sponsored again. There you go. You too can find duty. You should be training dummies you can practice rotations on. People have them on properties, usually some in each main hub. Yeah. That's another good point. You just need to hit your buttons and see what they do. Are the training dummies. So ready to be done with feathers, Jet. And me. You guys thought the gold trim would be the worst part of this commission. Nope. Nope. I'm giggling altogether too hard a duty finder. My mods have the Humor of a 5-year-old. Love it. Mm. I was introducing a story mode difficulty for raids. Extremely slimmed down so you can solo it and just get the story in case you don't feel comfortable with LFR. I've noticed they're taking more and more things from Final Fantasy. Every time I check in on WoW, they're like, oh, now we have this like sprout system, and now we have this, and it's like, oh, Final Fantasy had that. Every time I check in, they've got more Final Fantasy stuff. Yeah. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun to watch. You fit the other day. What happened? Let me try the other one. I want to show you guys the wings, and I had them in the other day. Okay. We got our boy. Big boy. I was always borrowed stuff from what I've seen, yeah. I'm not a smart man, yet a doctor. Not a doctor of smart, though. I'm scared. Dr. Duty. Dr. Duty, the king of testicles, Slamguinius the third. Yep. He really is such a cool mini. Yeah, he's great. Magnus is cool. Cool as heck. Let me see if I can get that other one. I think I maybe just had the wrong angle. I swore it fit the other day. There it goes. Reporting for duty. There's Magnus. I don't know if Virgillo's still here. They might have left for D&D already, but... Magnus also reporting for duty. I've read the ground indicators for mechanics now, too. I am surrounded by children. Can't break mouse bait. We'll have that. And then... Cool sword. Oh, Kopesh? I'll get the angle right on that at some point. There we go. Get him finished this week and get him home. And then he can beat up on Titan's Imperial Fists. This is the main reason we're doing this. Get in there, chat. Okay, come back off. Thank you. What else do I want to work on? Oh, he's got more. We have more bone work, I just saw. Yay! Yay! Okay. Stop crying about it and do it. Anyone have a recommendation for a mini vacuum? I don't remember if I put mine in my gear list, but we have a little one that we use for our desks. You can check gear. If it's not there, I will add it later. Oh, sorry. I didn't see your Scott. Sorry. Sorry. Bonework, he's got all these, he has these little spikes poking out that I missed. So we get them now. But yeah, we have a little vacuum we use, especially for like building. It's really nice to have on hand to get all the little plastic and resin bits off the desk. Just a little like USB charger. It's not on there? Okay. If you want to send me that link, I'll add it on there. Because I do like it. Would recommend it. Here's one. Vacuum. You're on fire today. Yep. Yep. Vacuum not there. That sucks. All of chat on fire today. Ooh. We're all just talking about vacuums, sucking, and duty. On fire today. If you're enjoying these. We'll be back tomorrow with more Warhammer, if you're enjoying this today. I think we're going to be back to Purple Marines tomorrow. Savage Sark, welcome in! Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. He's coming together. I actually just had his wings on right before you came in. There are the wings as well. We're getting down to like the stuff on his waist, and we're about to... I don't know, I'm getting close to being able to glue on some of these sub-assemblies, which makes me happy. How are you? What you up to today? Like and subscribe for more duty. This is the stream rebrand. Just like, chat, I don't know if I want to do like as much Warhammer anymore. Chat's like, we got you. Duty. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Duty. I will say, Warhammer, nay. Duty, yay. I will say thank you, chat, for coming to hang out. We do some more variety stuff. We played Dave the Diver on Wednesday, which was a lot of fun. I'm excited to play some more this week. We did a Lego day, which was fun. This we're gonna be working on a cute little anime grant. We're working on little Fern here soon. She unfortunately had a support that failed, so we're gonna reprint her. We'll have an anime to go with our repaints. So thank you, chat, for hanging out while we do variety. I know it's different, but it's been really good for my brain to do different stuff. So thank you. I appreciate it. Failed print suck, and the worst part is the rest of her printed perfectly. It's just one of her feet. There was a support on her like leg that failed, and we're gonna reprint it for that. But she's very cute otherwise. I'm excited to start. It's just that I want to make sure we get that fixed before we dive in. Doody, doody, doody. I did see Grudge was getting the expansion with the like oil rig. I also like... I kind of hope we run into the Dredge stuff in Dave the Diver. Because I think that would be fun. We are going to go back to Dredge once it cools down a little bit here. Once we're into more fall vibes, I want to go back to Dredge. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. I can't believe Nikki's a weeb. She hit it so well, I know. I can't imagine us having an anime project on stream. It's so weird. So weird. Okay. I don't want to keep going, but we're going to keep going. Let's work on the horns, and then I'm going to get some lunch. Where is Dumbo? More. My arms are too hairy enough for anime tattoos. It is really nice when you get like, because now this one is a year old, but like as the hair grows back, they get like a little dimmer. But like when I do like an exfoliator and shave my arms, they're like back to HD, brand new. That's really fun. It's really fun. I'm going to the hardware store shortly. You didn't want to go, did you? Not really. I don't really want to go to the hardware store. Yeah, not like there's a big Piccolo pillow or anything. No, no. He's just chilling with us. Oh, Bandit Goblins has stuff if you're going. I got a Sailor Mercury tattoo. She gets a 5 o'clock shadow. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know, I think she'd rock it. That is the tricky part though. You gotta pick a spot where it makes sense. Forearm maybe. Rock like a forearm or something like that. He abandoned Dondro because there wasn't enough Graha. True. I needed more Estinian, too. I need more Dragon Daddy. I wanted to like Dawn Trail so much. I wanted to like... I was like, I'm gonna take my time at this expansion. I'm not gonna rush through it. I'm gonna watch all the dialogue. And then I got really bored. As soon as fucking Speen, and I won't spoil too much, as soon as she showed up on my screen, I was like, I'm done. I don't care anymore. I've already done this. I've already played this. And then I peaced out. In the mirror, the beard trimmer just for Mercury. I keep waiting for the trend to come back around. On TikTok, they would do the blush on the, like, tattoos. So, like, you'd have the horror tattoos, and they'd go put the blush on their cheeks. I'm ready to give them all blush when that comes back around. I'm ready for little blushing Vegeta. I'm still working on Endwalker post-content, so I haven't seen any Dawn Trail. Without getting into, like, story spoilers, I think parts of it were very fun. I think parts of it was a miss. But I do need to get back. I do want to do the raids. Ugh. I get to use my command. I do want to do those. Got to the expansion. If you're level 50, you've got a long way to go still. You've got a lot of game ahead of you. They have streamlined it quite a bit from my understanding. I haven't played the new, like, streamlined. But I know that they put a lot of work into that, because it is tough to catch back up here. But it's all, I would say, take your time with it, Mousebait. Don't rush it like I did. I kind of regret rushing it. So if you're enjoying it, and enjoying the story and the characters, don't rush it. I'll just pass that on. I wish I hadn't. My fishing level's higher than any other class. See, I haven't done, like, any of the, like, the crafting classes. Because I was speeding through everything, and I wish I hadn't. Okay, I think he has some of this color down by the base. Using the book as a reference. Yeah, he's got a little bit of it. It's weird to go into areas I've been in as a fisher and go, oh, these things attack now. Should I bring an Endwalker of some of the best story? They've been, the bits I caught, and again, I was going way too fast. The bits I caught were very good, yeah. Endwalker I was better about. I did catch more of Endwalker. I do kind of want to go back and replay. I don't know if I would do a whole new character, but either watch the cutscenes or, like, catch up on some of the stuff I sped through because I didn't know any better. JP convinced me to get max crafting. I need to do some of it. Even just a little bit of it. My brother does, like, all of that. He'll do, like, all of the grinds for all of the things. It's basically, like, he only plays a couple games. But he goes, like, ham on them when he does. And, like, he'll try to, like, talk to me about things, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I've heard of that. Like, never done any of it, but that's cool that you've put X amount of hours into it. I like the game. I enjoy the quests, especially side quests. Overall stuff just leaves me kind of meh. That's fair. I do think the expansions probably have better stuff, but at that point, do I push on to get to that? Hey, Wolfsark! I finished my Beast of Nurgle, working on my Great Unclean one. Loving it so far. It's such a great kit. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, Great Unclean one's a great kit. I have really enjoyed the ones I've worked on. Glad you're also enjoying. Sorry, I'm trying to get this edge highlight where it needs to be. Okay. I tried on a new Demons list about playing Pariah Nexus, not just killing. But that's the fun part. Okay. Get the highlight on the other side. I'm gonna peace out and get lunch because I need to take a break from him. Well, the rest of him will wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Have fun. Ain't gunk. Okay. Here we go, chat. Right next is all about battling units and doing actions. My Corn Demons list, couldn't do any of that. Yeah, that makes it, especially if you're wanting to try, like, a new system. Gotta have things to do the things. Makes sense? Okay, looks like that same shading is around the sides here. Take a better look. The Grid and Clean was what got me back into Warhammer after Fantasy Battle went away. It's so good. You can paint several of them and never get bored. It's really open canvas ornament. It really is. Yeah. I've painted. I was trying to remember how many I've done. I've done at least 2. Because I did Great Unclean one. I did Rodigus. I think I've done 2 Great Unclean ones. And it's just a great kit. It goes together really nicely. It paints up. It's really fun. Obviously, it's a giant mini, which is always fun. You ever by yourself in the house? Yes. And talking to yourself? Yes. Technically, I'm doing that now. Killing is fun, but you'll win in Pariah Nexus. That's fair. Objective stuff is more fun, I think, in general. Ask yourself a question like, what am I doing here? Instead you say, what am I doing here, chat, when stream's not on? I'll come all yellow you. Chat, what do we think we're having for lunch? What should we... Luckily, I don't do that. I do talk to Sadie quite a bit, though. Sadie is my #1 fan. I talk to her all the time. So luckily. Sandwich, but better than Scott sandwich. Grill yourself a cheese. It would have to just be cheese, because I can't have bread. I want to pick, like, one more thing to do. Let's do the gold. And then I will grill a single piece of cheese. You even narrate your own life. I do talk to myself more with streaming. Or to Sadie more. It's very weird when it happens. Yes, Mr. Sullivan. Found your wife talking to this imaginary chat character? We've locked her up for her own safety. Well, about that. Sadie and Piccolo. Piccolo's a good listener, too. Yeah. I don't have to talk to chat. Please don't old yell at me. Not for that, at least. Like, when I don't post on socials, absolutely. That's when I need it. I had people tell me at work that I talk to myself when I'm working, especially when concentrating. If I just have, like, a lot on my mind, that's when I realize I'm doing it. I'm, like, trying to, like, keep everything organized, keep myself on track. Just saying it out loud helps a little bit. Don't try and get on your Kezu hammering by dying. you don't post, you get the most. Oh no. It rhymes. He's gonna do it now. Slam's over there already hopped up on a demon drug. It's taking all of the drugs to come bonk. Oh, Mr. Magnus, please. Don't you hop out of my hand. Even Magnus is saying, it's lunchtime. Put me down. Please. I'm sharpening my testicle as we speak. Freaking Monster Hunter, man. I'm suddenly struck by inconvenient having an eyeball in your palm must be. Those are pretty sensitive, yeah. You gotta be real careful. He gets an eyeball or a sword. So those are your options, Vegeta. Eyeball or sword. You're getting hair in your eye. How on earth do you get it out? No, you're what? Well. Alright. Here we go. I'll elaborate a tiny bit. In Monster Hunter, you have to sharpen your weapon. And Slam has a weapon that looks questionable. I was gonna get 2 boxes of Sanguine Guard in September to run around with Big Wing Boy himself. Now I'm gonna have to convert something instead. Unfortunately, yeah. It's, they're very hard to find. We were trying to find some for Slam, and, it's very difficult. I use acrylics. Yeah, so these are all acrylic paints that I'm using today. I've used oils before. I like the working time, especially with the stream. I like the working time with the acrylics. And I don't have to keep other things here in the studio with my doggy running around. So I tend to stick to acrylics. Sharpening a hammer? Yeah. It's goofy mouse fight. Like, it makes sense for me because I have dual blades, which are essentially 2, like, small swords or giant daggers. This hammer, it's a little goofy. The same mechanic. Alright, chat. I need to physically get away from this model for a little bit just because I've been working on him a lot the last couple days. He looks great. I'm really happy with him, but I need to not look at him. So we're gonna set him down. I'm gonna get some lunch. We will be back tomorrow, though. We're gonna work on some purple marines. So if you guys want to check some spec marines, we'll be back here tomorrow. We are taking the new Dark Angel models and making them purple for a custom. So if you want to come join in between streams, we have our Discord. We have our YouTube, which has the July challenge up. If you guys want to check that out. I'm also gonna be putting up Dave the Diver tomorrow, so you guys can catch up with that. And then, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Warhammer. So thank you, everyone, for all the support. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.